No.
This is Red Hot Reds Live. Here are your hosts, Ricky Logan and Roger Strauss.
All right, welcome to the Red Hot Reds podcast. That is Sir Boy, and I'm Roger. Ricky is at the hospital with his wife. He'll be here hopefully shortly. No big issue. They had some sort of procedure done, so I think Mrs. Logan will be all right. We are joining you in progress. We apologize for the technical delay. You know, I'm nearly 40 years old, so I'm not necessarily the best with computers, not necessarily the best with StreamYard, but we're here. Chase Burns is pitching. How you doing, Sir Boy?
Fantastic. Thank you, gentlemen, for having me on tonight. This will be exciting, and hopefully the Reds can pull this one out tonight.
Yeah, for sure. They went in order, the top of the first, 1, 2, 3, not really bothering Crochet too badly, but we're picking up now at the bottom of the first with Burns. He's pitching right now, full count on the leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And any thoughts so far on the game?
I mean, about as much as I expected to probably begin the game. But hopefully they can just chip away. Hopefully we can get to that bullpen, and maybe we can make something happen later in this game, if not earlier. So let's just try to survive the early barrage of Crochet. But.
Yeah, and unfortunately, on a bad note, he just walked the leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran, ball 4, so we got a runner on first, no outs right now. So hopefully Roman Anthony will ground it to the double play on this or strike out. Who knows? We'll see how this goes this next at bat.
Yeah, number 1 rated prospect in all of baseball, Roman Anthony.
Yeah, we were talking to a Boston guy, and they were really wanting him to be called up even sooner. I think there's some sort of service time thing that they may have waited a little bit longer than normal to call him up, but yeah, he's in there now. But he's only batting 193, it said, so not necessarily killing it off the bat.
Yes, hopefully that continues tonight. All right, come on, Burns.
Yep, down 0-2 right now. Hopefully he can get one over on him here against the number 1 prospect in all of baseball, Mr. Roman Anthony. Nope. Timeout called by Roman. Are we on the same page? He just called timeout.
I think you're just maybe 5-10 seconds ahead of me, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I can make it work.
I can pause this real quick. Yeah.
It's not far off. It's not off by a lot.
Okay, let me know.
So, right now, I'm seeing him pitch the ball right now.
Okay. So now.
And that's off the plate for ball 1.
Okay. All right. Now we're synced up. I think maybe I'm just a second or two ahead, but
that
yeah.
Works. That works.
Yeah. 1-2 count on Anthony.
See, the people that want to stream the Reds games while listening to the radio have this same difficulty now. It's not like how it used to be.
Yeah, I actually prefer the radio. The radio is way ahead of television. It's like 20 seconds ahead, which is crazy. But, like, they're there. They're at the ballpark. You know what I mean? It's not like they're having, to slow down because of FCC rules or whatever.
Mm-hmm. All right, come on, Burns. There you go. Come on.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness. McLean?
He overthrew Elly, and that's hard to do. He's 6'5".
I don't know if he just maybe sidearmed it too much to the right, but that's what it looked like to me.
He looked like he lost his footing a little bit. They're going to see the replay. It looked like he kind of slipped his footing when he went to turn to second, maybe.
Oh, Okay, I see what you're talking about. Maybe he had a little hesitation there when he slipped a little bit on that back foot. Here, let's watch it again.
Yeah, either way,
Right.
definitely to McLean for overthrowing Elly, and now Jaron Duran's on third base with Roman Anthony at first, so good gracious.
All right, come on. There you go. Nice pitch. Nice pitch in the corner.
What is this? Toro. I'm not familiar with this guy. This the third hitter for Boston. Are you a big Boston guy? Do you know this lineup at all?
I know a little bit, but Abraham Toro, no. I do not know much about him. But just Duran, Abreu, all that good stuff. Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah. He's one of the older guys. He's not necessarily a young guy.
Yes, he's not one of their up-and-comers.
No, for sure. Throw over to first to keep Anthony there. You think they're trying to keep him at first to get maybe the possible double play ball?
Yeah. Because I know they just missed on that one, but all in all, the double plays have not really been terrible this year, which is great
for sure.
Just an untimely one there, and 1-0 Boston.
Right through the left side of the defense, past Espinal. This is the kind of the opposite of what we want.
This was the opposite of what I saw Tuesday night. That is for sure.
Yeah,
you got to make those plays when you're presented with them. Though cannot afford to missed opportunities like getting a double play like that.
Oh wait, is that Steer out and left? He even bobbled the ball. What's going on today?
We're gonna get one of those games tonight, aren't we?
Great. Yeah, this is the game we chose to stream. Have watch along is going to be this one, right?
Yes, of course. The one where they decide to play like a little league team and make nothing but a barrage of errors. It's either or. It's either they look like the greatest defensive team you've ever seen, or it's just a barrage of errors. And there's no in between either. It's one or the other.
The defense has been a lot better this year than 2024 and 2023 for sure.
Agreed.
But yeah, Derek Johnson just had his first visit to Chase Burns, trying to calm him down. No outs, 2 on, and Narvaez.
Yeah, Narvaez.
Narvaez.
Oh boy. Yep, and that will get down. 1 run scores.
Yeah, double.
They keep the one guy on there though. Okay, good. At least they kept the guy at third. Good.
The one thing about that green monster, it keeps that ball in play. You're not chasing it down unless you take a bad route to it and have to,
That is one. Yes, if you hit the green wall on a sharp line drive, it's going to most likely be a single, which is nice. But just happened to be a double at that part of the ballpark. But
yeah,
at least he's kept it to 2 runs. Hopefully he can lock in here and stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Chase.
This was kind of my fear when they were going up against the Yankees the first time. Obviously, had his stuff and he was blowing it past them. But I was afraid that because they were good fastball hitters, they're just going to turn it around. Or a bunch of these guys have actually gone the other way with their swings against Burns at like 99, 100. So they're going with the pitch as opposed to trying to pull it straight at McLean.
Nice play. Nice play. Nice.
Oh, I thought I caught it in the air. I thought that was, or do you just
smart heads up play though to go ahead and play through that to make sure, not have that be the next error is. Oh yeah, he didn't catch it. Oh, I forgot to throw it to first. Yeah, but
yeah.
All right. Well, there's one at least. See if we can get 2 more.
Yeah, for sure.
Trevor Story. Golly.
He's been around a long time, right?
Yes, he has.
Hitting only 234 of the season, though. That's necessarily not lighting the world on fire. 11 homers and 43
11 home runs.
That's bad.
That's not bad.
Went
just
up high.
A little bit up on that one. Not a bad pitch.
1-1 count. Yeah, I don't know. He seemed to have his command down in the Yankees game.
He did. He had a lot. His stuff was moving.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's
gone. Gosh.
Okay.
Man, we haven't even made it out of the first inning yet. Oh,
Oh
and
man,
that's
we're doing
why.
this.
Oh, that's why missing double plays like that is just not good. You cannot do that. Oh, Matt, why did you have to do that? Why?
But even so, like a lot of Burns' stuff has been up in the zone, and these guys have been.
They're just teeing off. Like it's like
off.
on a tee for them.
This is not great.
It's like they're not even being fooled at all. That's to the deepest part of the ballpark.
Yeah.
Golly. All right. Now we got Mayer up.
Yeah. The one thing that we had talked about a lot was trying to figure out when they were going to call up Burns, because he basically was going the other way with it off the wall. This is.
He may not make it out of the first inning. He's at what, 23 pitches? God, he's not going to let him go longer. I bet he doesn't go longer than.
Yeah, but who do you go to at this point? Like, you get like a Brent
Go
Suter.
I'd go Suter.
Mop up the damage.
Suter seems to be able to handle these early inning, early jobs where he's got to come in and stop a bleeding. That's who I would go to.
Yeah, the Max Meyer or whatever his name is was
because I don't even think Nick Martinez.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! Another single. They're hitting 6-0 Boston.
And that one he kept down in the strike zone. So that's just.
Oh man!
They took a shot of Tito with his face, and his face is not.
He's like, what the heck?
He is nervous because this is a guy.
And that's usually a ball he gets to.
Yeah, just
man.
Running on contact, easy score from second base for that Meyer. So,
and gosh, I bet the comments on Facebook are already being thrown out there as we speak about oh my goodness, Chase Burns is a bust. I'm sure those are coming.
Yeah, Reds Facebook's real good for that. No.
I'm sure they're already like, oh, Matt McClain, get rid of him. He's safe. Oh,
yeah.
My goodness.
The Facebook comment I saw was that they were complaining that he only went 80 pitches in his opener. It's like, what is this? Why is he not going deeper? It's like.
Tell you what, you want a good laugh? Go to those Reds fan groups on Facebook.
His first ever start, just like, let's just throw 200 pitches. Let's see how that turns out.
If you weren't amazed at the fact that his first 6 outs as a starter were all strikeouts, and one of them was making the best player, in my opinion, in the game fooled on 3 pitches, I don't know what is going to impress you then. I really don't.
No, this is though quite the opposite though. We got Rafaela, the 9-hitter. They're going to possibly bat around a second time at this rate.
Yeah, and he's already at. I know it's not a lot, but man, I can't see him being out here longer than this inning if he doesn't get going, or if he doesn't pick up some steam here.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
2-2 count on Rafaela with 1 out.
Man, we just had a great weekend too.
Yeah. This is quite the opposite vibe for sure. I can't lie.
Oh man.
Is it that they really studied the tape on that Yankees game that they were picking up on, or is he tipping his pitches? Like, I'm not.
You know what? That could be part of it too. I bet you they watched through that film, and I bet you maybe he has a tell or two. Because I think that was the same if I'm not mistaken, that was the same problem with Hunter Green his first couple of years.
Early on.
Where they were catching him tipping his pitches. And I think he even was talking about how I need to be better at hiding what I'm throwing and not being so obvious. But like I said, this is only his second start. He's going to be fine.
Yeah. It's just this is the one we chose to live.
I know. It just sucks that we're doing it tonight, and we're only in the first inning, and we're already down 6-0. But stranger things that happen. So we'll see. It's only the first inning.
Yeah,
got a lot of game to play.
full count on Rafaela, and he's been fouling off some pitches. So, like you said, he's up in the 32 pitches.
32 pitches now. Yeah. I just don't think he's coming back. I think this will probably be the only inning for him tonight, which is a shame. But
either that or he comes out in the second walk. And now we got
the Red Sox have and there he comes. He's done.
There he comes.
That'll be all. 33 pitches.
1/3 inning. Damn. Who they got? They even got anybody warming up? They haven't even shown any shots.
I know. I guess it's got to be Suter, though, right? Maybe, or I guess maybe Ryan Richardson. Maybe. I could be wrong.
Nope, it's our guy.
Oh yeah, there he is,
Mr. Harry Carey impersonator himself.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Roger.
No,
I feel like because I'm on, they just decided to play like this tonight. This is my fault. I'm gonna throw all the heat on me.
No.
This is my fault.
We invited you, so it's on us. And maybe we should.
I'm so sorry, gentlemen. This is awful.
It's all right. Maybe we should just continue to have technical difficulties and just somehow just.
I know we should have just like stayed in the preview window and talk about how.
How
Google Chrome doesn't want to cooperate. Firefox. God, I can't even believe Firefox was still around. I didn't realize that was. I thought they would have gotten bought out by somebody finally.
No, they're still up there kicking, and a bunch of other different ones too.
The Reds did a lot of this in the first inning, but the Boston Red Sox did not. Oh man!
I would say that is that an official case?
Yeah, that sure is. Sure is. I was like, you know what? Let's actually do something creative with the background. Well, I thought, for myself, all right, Chase Burns, perfect. He's going to strike a lot of people out. Was not the case tonight.
Nope.
That's probably going to be what Garrett Crochet does. But
yeah. I mean,
and I was hoping the Reds would go up here and just beat the brakes off them to where they would want to give us some of their players in return. That was beating the brakes off of him.
Right, that was the thing. They've been really struggling of late since they traded.
They're fourth in the division right now in the American League East. So,
but they're still somehow in the mix to the AL wild card. So
I think they're 3 games back. I want to say
kind of the same spot that the Reds are in. So,
but anywho, here is Brent Suter on to relieve the very, very tired and struggling Chase Burns. Yeah, I know. Ricky's probably like, holy crap, what the heck did I just leave these 2 gentlemen with?
I gotta say,
honestly, Ricky, you picked the perfect time not to be on.
Yeah. Well, I think Ricky should be here sometime, but maybe he should stay away just for his own.
If I were him, I'd just no.
You're
good.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will. Oh, Duran already batting again. It's not even the end of the first yet. Oh, goodness.
1-2 count on him at least. We
should have won an opener. No, I'm just kidding. No, don't go opener.
No,
should have won opener. Yeah,
I'm anti-opener.
I am too. I say that tongue in cheek. I can't tell you how much I despise it.
The weird thing that what was it? I forget basically, they're using Ohtani as an opener now for his starts.
Shohei Ohtani.
But
what a guy.
Yeah.
What a guy.
The weird thing we've been doing is using Nick Martinez in every single part of the game. Starting games, being the middle reliever, and now.
You know what? I think that was the best thing that happened to him this week was when he went to the bullpen for a couple innings between those 2 starts. There you go, Brent. Yeah.
I guess I'm a second ahead still.
It's okay. Honestly, it's okay. Yeah, I'm getting it's funny, I got all those RBI home run updates on my iPad. As soon as
just popping
oh my goodness, the notifications are stupid quick on my phone and the iPad. So quick. It will happen literally like 30, 45 seconds before everything happens. It's wild how quick they are.
Yeah, they get you going. Roman Anthony's back up here for the second time. Hopefully, it's the end of the inning.
Oh,
Right here.
my
God.
goodness. Come on. Oh, you know what, though? I can't blame Brent Suter for this. Brent
No.
Suter isn't. Like I said. You know what? It's just one of those games. I know that's a cliche that no one likes to hear, but it's one of those games.
Yeah, I was good with 6, but now 7 feels like too much to overcome.
Yeah. We're getting into that. All right. Let's get them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wait, who's tomorrow then? Singer?
Brady Singer.
Yeah, it'd be Singer. And then it'd be No, it'd be.
I think it's Lodolo.
Yeah.
Versus.
No, Lodolo was yesterday, so it'd be not Abbott. No, it'd be Martinez again. Yeah.
Oh man.
I think it'd be Martinez on Wednesday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Martinez versus Ryan Bello, or Bayo, however you say it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were hoping that we would be taking advantage of a terrible offensive team,
and they just put the beating on us.
They're getting their
first inning.
Yeah, get well game going on here.
You know what though? I said as long as they take 2 out of the 3 from Boston, I'll be okay. So there's still 2 more games to play after tonight if they don't get it done tonight. So it's not the end of the world. And I'm not going to let this game affect how I feel about this team heading into tonight anyway. They played some fantastic baseball, especially last weekend or this past weekend.
Yeah, and the crazy part is I don't know if you saw the probables for the Phillies series. The Phillies are throwing out their best pitchers. Like they got Jesus Luzardo the first game against Abbott. Then it's Ranger Suarez, and then it's Zach Wheeler. So like, you'd like to get 2 out of 3 at least from this Boston series because you're going up against 1, 2, 3, ball 4.
Another walk. Oh my goodness.
This is a flush it game for sure. This is
yeah.
I don't think Boston's ever had.
You know what? Let them win. Let them score all these runs tonight, and they'll score no runs the next 2 nights. That works for me.
Yeah,
that's okay. So if y'all want to score, go ahead and score. Get it out of your system. You won't get it tomorrow or the Wednesday night.
Yeah, for sure.
Which Wednesday, I believe, Hunter is going to throw a bullpen on Wednesday.
That's good news. Hopefully, it's successful because I feel like the last time he worked out. It was at Great American Ballpark a couple weeks ago. He ended up not feeling right and getting a second opinion. Yeah. So let's hope there's no more second opinions going on.
They said if it goes well in Boston, they're going to have him throw again in Philly. And if that goes well, he's going to get sent out on a rehab stint. So hopefully all goes well there because if they could really use him and add him to the bullpen. Or, excuse me, the rotation.
There we go.
There you go. Ooh. Nice job, guys. Way to get out of that.
Oh, okay. 7-0 and
7 runs later. All right.
Hey, now, boys. Not to silver lining this, but that error that started it all these runs are unearned, technically, right, by StatKeeper's books.
You know what? Yeah, I believe. Yeah. I think that one is. I'm sure the home runs and I'm sure the RBI singles are probably all earned though.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing what was it? It would have been Toro that there was on, correct?
Yeah.
So he won't count, but the other guys will. So he'll probably it'd probably be 6 earned runs, I would think. Okay. So I'm sure his ERA is somewhat over 12 right now.
Yeah, he actually got charged 5 earned runs. Now he's at a 13.5 ERA for Mr. Burns.
And it stinks because Tuesday night he shouldn't have gotten burned for any of those runs. It was just one. It was, in my opinion, it was one. I don't know if I want to say if it was an ill-advised dive. From what I said, from my perspective when I was sitting out there, he didn't have a shot at getting that ball. Friedel didn't. In my opinion, I don't think he would have gotten to that ball just by the way he got the jump and everything. Like he missed it by at least 2 feet, where it was like you were never going to catch that. So
you think he should have stayed back on it, let it land?
Yeah, I would have let that land. Judging by how he just by how he was charging the ball from the beginning. I thought he took a very delayed path to the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awkward watching it live as well to see it kind of the path he took. And I don't know, there's been a couple of those from TJ of late where he's getting a weird read on.
I think everyone was banging on the Friday night too because they hit the ball off the wall. But I understand from like what everyone was saying, like how it looks on the on the video replay about how it looks like it hits the bottom of the wall. That was 3/4 up the wall. He had no chance of getting that if he tried.
Even if he lays out and just kind of
because he's not the tallest guy in the world either. It's like even if he gets like a great jump to get up the wall, I don't think he gets it anyway. So I think he made the right decision to not try to go for it. And I mean, sure he could have tried to go for it because they were up 8-0 anyway. But I don't think he was going to get it. Him or Velati. I don't think them two were both going to get it.
Yeah. So. There was definitely a lot of hate for Velade for some reason, just playing it.
I love how whenever you get inserted into the game, the ball seems to find you, and it's like the first play of that. I think it was the 7th.
Oh, little charge from.
Oh, come on!
It's
not get out. There you go.
It's foul.
Come on, Hayes.
Well, for sure, that definitely happens with no hitters on the line.
Yeah.
Definitely perfect games as well. I'm a former White Sox fan, and Mark Burley's perfect game. Dwayne Wise got inserted into the top of the 9th, and he had to make one of the biggest catches up on the wall.
I remember watching that live.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that catch in center field. That was unbelievable.
Nearly dropped it coming down with it. It was just
and he just happens to just reach up at the perfect time with his left hand to catch it. Yeah. I mean, you can't script stuff like that. It was fantastic.
Well, you're right. There, Hayes goes down on strike with a little sweeper. This is
Oh, I don't know what what was his contract he got from them?
Hayes?
Crochet.
He got like $120 million.
Yeah, I want to say he definitely got extended because I remember him saying like, I'm not going to pitch in the postseason unless I get extended. Or
did he just say that? Wow.
I think so. I think he said he had like an innings limit because I know they were talking about moving him. And when he got moved, they were like, well, we really want a contract extension if I'm going to pitch in the postseason. And I was kind of like, that kind of, if I heard that, if I was a GM, that would turn me off to not even want, like, if you're not even going to fight for our team when we're in the postseason, I don't really want you on my team then.
Yeah,
but
that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. He's he got his money though, definitely. I was just trying to look up what it was. I think it was in the 120, maybe a little bit more, 125 in his extension. But he was traded from the White Sox to the Red Sox. I think last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah, I believe it was last year.
Well, shoot, I'm seeing something even bigger. It was a $170 million extension. Woof.
He got a 6-year, $170 million extension.
Yeah, man. Like starting pitchers.
That seems cheap to me.
It does. Starting pitchers usually don't get those long deals because of the possibility of injury. I mean, obviously they locked in Hunter real cheap.
Let me just see if I'm doing the math correctly, real quick. You said 170 mil, right?
Yeah, so it comes out to about 28 a year, 28 mil.
For a guy like him, that actually doesn't seem too bad. That seems a lot better than Garrett Cole's deal. I want to make sure.
I thought Garrett Cole's was only in like the $150 million range because it was before this one. Well, yeah, the Reds go down 1-2-3 again. They're doing the thing.
They're doing the left-handed. They're doing the left-handed shuffle. Here we go. Just going to start calling it the shuffle at this point because that's all they ever do. It's like they shuffle to the box, get their 3 pitches, shuffle right on back to the dugout.
And that was something that they weren't good at last year either. Like they just haven't found the right combination of guys that can go up against decent left-handed pitching. It's kind of been a hole in the team for a while.
So I think you'll probably be shocked to hear this. So Garrett Cole, he is currently in the middle of a 9-year, $324 million contract extension.
Wow. Okay.
That's why I said it's kind of it's shocking that he signed for that much. Because I'm trying to think. Cole, who else is getting? Tarek Skubal isn't signed to a long-term deal yet either. He's still getting ready to come up on one at some point. And I don't know what the Tigers are going to do. I don't know if they're going to pony up the money or they're going to ship him off, which I think would be a mistake with where their team is right now, being one of the best in the league. So we'll see what they decide to do here soon. I think I want to say it's probably like 2 years away from that until they have to make a decision.
They avoided arbitration last year with him, signing him to a 1-year, $10 million contract. So he's got one more year of arbitration before unrestricted free agent. But he's starting to line up his contract, or his time for arbitration lines up right when the CBA expires, right before the 2027 season. So Detroit being not a big market, not being like a huge pockets of a team,
Yeah.
Like Mets or somebody like that, they'll probably wait until the CBA probably plays out. We talked about Tyler Stevenson last night. Like he lines up the same way. His last year arbitration is next year. They'll probably just sign him to a 1-year deal and say, "Oh, we'll see what the CBA says, and then we'll figure out what your contract extension will end up being." At least that's my guess.
Yeah. No, that would make sense for them to do that anyway.
Especially because if Skubal keeps pitching like this, they either sign him earlier so it doesn't get more expensive, or they just keep waiting and just, kind of like what they'll do with Elly. They'll just wait until
Yeah. Man, I don't even want to. Man, that's going to suck when they. Oh. Because I just don't see a way they're going to keep him. Because even if, they would have to approach, just from a starting point, $400 million for even Scott to even think about getting him extended. And I just don't see the Reds doing that.
That's I think the net worth of Bob Castellini is $400 million, is what Ricky always says.
I mean, it's like you have to literally you have to offer ownership. I think that's like the only way you can keep him. Now, if you could do it in a way, because I did the math on this, if you could if you can do like a 15-year deal for $400 million, it adds up kind of to like the bottom tier of what the top guys are making. So you could do it that way. But I don't think Boris would accept a deal where it's 15 years either. I think he wants the high ABV over a 9 to 10 year arrangement. He doesn't want the long 50. I don't think he would ever want Elly to get into something for 15 years.
Well, Soto is one of his clients, and he signed a 15-year deal with the Mets.
Oh, did he?
So I would think that I don't know. You're right about the average. He's definitely going to try to beat Soto's average.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that,
because
I thought Juan Soto was for someone else.
I'm pretty sure, because here's the big deal of the summer, obviously, with the Mets getting him,
and it's just now starting to actually
kick
pan
in.
out. Yeah.
Oh, to pan out. Yeah, the Mets. Well, I don't know. They just got swept by the Pirates, man. Oh, weird camera work. I don't know. Did you catch
that? That was an awful camera job by whoever was running the
Handle,
tilt
baby.
behind home plate. That was awful. I don't think I saw the ball one time in that whole sequence.
I think I saw Elly throw it. That's about it. But 2 outs.
Oh, Marcelo Mayer. That's who it was. Marcelo Mayer. Yeah, he's a highly rated prospect as well. Yeah, Juan Soto is.
Yeah, it says Boris
2039. Okay, he is a Boris guy. Okay, I stand corrected. I just don't think he would do it for the Reds, though. I would love to be wrong. If they ever sign Elly, I will literally I don't know what I'll do, but I would do something stupid and celebrate him being here for the rest of his career.
This is definitely not a Boris show. This is definitely not a Mets show. But
no.
In 2030,
obviously.
Juan Soto has an opt-out, a player opt-out. Does he opt out to get even more money? Because that's what he's been doing too, right? Like the last couple years, opting out of his deal.
That Castellanos was kind of like the golden boy for that. He was the first guy I really remember getting the opt-outs after I think it was opt-out after the first year and the second year. And then he had to stay locked into the deal if he didn't opt out after that second year. But, yeah, he likes throwing in those opt-outs, too. It's like with Pete Alonso. I think he has an opt-out after this year as well because they only signed him to a 2-year deal because they couldn't come to terms on a long-term extension, which I don't really know what you would pay Alonso anyway. I don't know what the value is there.
Well, Brent Suter did his job. He got a clean inning. 1, 2, 3. Thank goodness we can have some positivity here on the show for once. Brent Suter, the fireman, coming here to put out the fire. But yeah, this is.
I don't think he gets talked about enough in that bullpen for what he's had to do this year, especially in the opener role. And as much as I don't like the opener, he's done fantastic in that role. I just think back to that Baltimore game where he went, I think he went 5 innings or something like that. Yeah. And I didn't think he had that in him. So but he's been a part of the glue of that bullpen, and I know they've had a really rough the last couple of weeks, but I still believe in it. I think the bullpen's fine. You add one more arm to it, I think it gets even better.
Yeah, since Suter does that like whatever rule you need him type of guy, like he seems to be like this situation, the emergency guy or the long reliever or just a situational high leverage guy. I think I remember a couple weeks ago he had like a bases loaded, no outs, got out of it type of situation. But they added Joe La Sorsa because they've been kind of struggling with left-handed relievers coming out of the pen. They got Suter, obviously, and they got Taylor Rogers, who's
an inherent runners giver-upper merchant.
Just nightmare when he's got players on. But when he had a clean inning, even yesterday, it wasn't necessarily the greatest outing, but I don't know. I think hopefully La Sorsa, they did like a little roster type of trick to keep him on the lineup. That taxi squad back when I forget, they had like that doubleheader, I think the rain out or whatever. So they allowed him to stay on the roster because he was pushing something in his contract to have them basically add him to the 40 or the 26 man. And if they didn't add him to the 26 man, then he'd be possibly a free agent. So they still got Joe La Sorsa. He might be used today.
Get down. Get over. Oh, come on.
Reese.
Yeah.
Yeah, Reese Hines has been lighting the world on fire since he's come up. He's hitting 160. Man.
Well, who would you rather see, him or Connor Joe?
No, Connor Joe's got a hand, foot, mouth disease, man. Isn't that kind of contagious? Isn't that
I got nothing for that one. When I heard that, I'm like, okay, all right.
Is that the new gastritis? Is that what we're doing? Is that what?
Yeah, gastritis. That may be one of the most incredible things I've ever seen the Reds social media ever post when it comes to transactions and IL statements. Kevin Newman going to the 10-day IL for gastritis.
Yeah.
Okay.
We talked to Kirby, I think last week or a couple of weeks ago, whatever it was, and he said in his like long covering of baseball, he's never seen that anywhere else. It was the one time the Reds just threw it out there. So
of course, it's the Reds who does it. No one else.
Hey man, they're progressive. They like to push the label. They try to get That's why the hand, foot, mouth disease. I bet you probably look through the MLB records. There's probably never been
I bet there's never been a label for that on an IL stint ever.
Exactly.
Oh, what a nasty pitch! What a nasty pitch!
Did he even swing? I think CS just froze, right?
Oh my goodness, that was nasty.
Let's see this again.
Gosh, why?
Oh,
why? I mean, that's just nasty.
It starts like a foot and a half off the plate, and then comes in and hits the corner.
Screw it. Let's go for him. For him. Hey, Boston. Got some prospects for you.
Yeah, Chase Burns for Garrett Crochet.
Chase Burns. No.
Yeah.
We'll give you Chase Petty, though. How about that? Mm-hmm. Chase Petty's a star in the making.
Yeah.
I know it's been 3 appearances, but I don't know about Chase Petty. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I mean, he's had a couple opportunities, not looked great. He hasn't lit the world. He had some good starts in Louisville a couple weeks back, but hasn't been as dominant as he was before he got called up. Hopefully he can kind of retool and figure it out. I mean, even Connor Phillips has kind of reinvented himself. Now he's put himself into the reliever role. So I'm not saying that's what Chase Petty needs to do, but you give these guys some time, give them hopefully some confidence down in the minors. They can come back up and, oh, man, that sweeper is nasty.
Yeah, he's got his – unlike Chase Burns, he's got his stuff working very well tonight.
But it's putting like Espinal and CES off balance. It's not even it looks like they've never seen like these pitches.
Yeah, which is weird because they lit this guy up last year. Oh, wow, went right into the booth. Come on, get down.
No. So it's 9 up, 9 down for Mr. Garrett Crochet. Reds are doing their thing, going quietly in the night.
They got one error, though. They got one error.
Well, that helps.
That's all they got to show. That's all they got so far.
Yeah, that helped Chase Burns not have a 15 ERA. He's only got a 13 ERA now. So there you go. Shout out to Matt McClain. Man.
Bro, Matt McClain.
Well, this is going well, don't you think, Sir Boy?
I think this is fantastic.
Well, hopefully this is the worst streaming experience that we'll have for a game. We'll have to try maybe to figure out maybe
pick a home game.
Home game, yeah. But I mean, there's times when they struggle at home.
I know. Well, it's like Saturday. When I was there Saturday, I mean, they blew a 3-run lead, and shouldn't have lost that game. But the bullpen blew that game. But what's weird is like Lyon Richardson, I don't think had allowed more than one home run all year. And he just happens to get thrown right into it, and the Padres, they got lucky. And they just happened to hammer a couple center cut fastballs over the wall, and it's like, really? And it's like guys like Gavin Sheets. Fernando Tatis and Machado didn't do anything that entire weekend. And we're getting beat by Cronenworth and Sheets, and it's like, really? Like, come on.
Yeah. It's I don't know. Would you rather get beat by Tatis rather than another guy? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, that's how I always look at it too. It's like Judge on Tuesday night, for example, when they brought in Richardson. Yeah. They brought in Richardson. If you're gonna get beat by guys, at least get beat by the dudes who are the best in the game. I can't stand getting beat like the no-hitter. That getting broken up by a catcher who's not even hitting 220, it just like rubs you the wrong way. I don't know. That's just always how I felt about that. Yeah,
but I don't know. Are you a guy that would not want the no-hitter to be broken up by a bunt single? Is that are you a unwritten rules baseball guy in that way?
I never even thought of that. Like, would I like? I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm the worst person to ask this because, I would, like, because I was there Friday night. Like, that would have been awesome to see the second no-hitter I've ever seen in my life. But, come on, go foul.
Oh, no.
Oh, there we go. Wow, this guy who's running this camera behind home plate is not doing a great job.
I thought it was gone.
I thought it was a home run down by Pesky's pole.
Yeah, because that's
then
like
it comes back another 20 feet to the left, and it's like, really? Come on, guys.
I mean, the route also Hines took as well. Maybe the wind's blowing weird because like he kind of stopped and came in. True. But yeah, I thought, geez, I don't know. Maybe because we're down 7-0, I got like.
Maybe I'm just nitpicky about everything going on right now. That could be it too.
Could be. Oh, that's a nice pitch from Studer. That was very Crochet-esque, would you say, in the outside corner. But
Brent Suter, I feel for you, man. I feel for you.
Yeah, man. I think he's having a great time coming back to Cincinnati. Moeller kid.
Oh, absolutely.
Pitching for his hometown team. Former Hamilton Joe. Shout out to the Hamilton Joes out here. I live indeed just outside of Hamilton, close, like in between Dayton and Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
In that area, so like I get out sometimes to Hamilton Joe games and.
That's
and
awesome.
whatnot. Yeah, it's like the back to the basics, man. These college kids just having a good time playing some summer ball.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
That's cool.
Nothing crazy, with the setup like the Reds or anything like that. It's just like
Mhm.
a mom and pop run type of team. And the funny thing is that the organization is like they have opportunities for you to house these players in the summer because a lot of these guys don't live in Cincinnati, or at least most of them don't, and like they'll be able to be like a host mom to like a baseball
Oh,
player.
that's cool. That's
So,
cool.
it's
Yeah,
got
because I want to say before they redid the collective bargaining agreement for the minor league players, most of them would stay with host families as well. Which that's cool that people are doing that. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Oh, strike three? No? Okay.
Mm.
Guess not. That's not.
The umpire's probably, nope, not going to help you guys tonight. You're losing by 7. Do the Reds score more than 2 runs tonight? That's the more important question.
I don't know. What does FanDuel say? No free ads.
I'm sure. I'm sure. The great, no free ads, of course. FanDuel is probably having a very high number on that.
He's safe.
Oh, come on. I mean, I think he is safe, but I don't know, John. Should they consider a challenge?
They're challenging.
Oh, they sure are.
Here we go. Let's see it replay.
I hope I'm wrong. Please be out. And
I don't know. I gotta see where his foot is. It's quick, bang, bang.
yeah,
sure.
show us the quick replay like we can't even tell. How about you show us the slow one?
I say
out.
Yeah,
he's out. Yep. I think he got there just in time.
Stretching.
He's out.
That's a good challenge. That's going to be the one positive thing we do tonight.
Oh, he's out by literally a half step.
Nice.
Literally by that much.
What is this umpire looking at? This is the thing, though, that there's a lot of calls that sometimes will get overturned. I don't know if there's like a pride thing with some of these umpires. They don't want to show up there, like, because these guys travel together and whatnot and stay in the same hotels.
Yeah.
So they're like, buddies.
You would think they would not want to screw up, especially with everything that's going on in the game right now, especially with gambling. With gambling in the game, you can't have these you can't have these missed calls.
Yeah, for sure, which is probably why they're moving toward roll runs. The call was overturned. Matt McClain, how about that?
Nice play, Matt. Way to redeem yourself.
Yeah. No, just go hit a 7-run home run.
Gosh, I know I'm making jokes about Matt, but man, that's like he's been so solid in the field this year. For as bad as the hitting has been until recently, he has been very solid in the field, and it happened at the worst possible time tonight.
Yeah, like we joked before, Reds Facebook's going to somehow blame Elly for
I'm sure they'll blame yeah. Oh goodness, I would love to.
Yeah, no, but Jaron Duran up 1-1 count. Hopefully we get out of this inning unscathed again. Brent Suter doing good work. What a pitch there.
That was a good pitch right there.
Down and away. 1-2.
Slider, nice slider.
Yeah. I mean, Brent Suter getting his work in tonight for sure.
Jaron Duran, a potential future Red.
Maybe. We gotta look at his contract. Maybe that's what we gotta be doing. Looking at
let's just start looking at all these guys' contracts. Hey, you want to come? I've heard Duran and Abreu's name brought up. I have on just a limited basis. No one's really thrown his name out there from like any of the big time guys have thrown his name out there as a potential trade target. Mm-hmm. But after what they got in a return for Rafael Devers, if I'm the Reds, I would just throw it out there. See what they say about Duran, Abreu, Chapman. There you go. Nice.
Duran, I think will command a lot. I'm looking at it.
Of course, yeah, because I think he's in year 3. Mm-hmm. So he's probably got 3 more years of control still.
Oh yeah, actually, 2 more years. He signed an arbitration deal last year for $3.7 million, but it included a club option for 2026 for $8 million. Which even if he probably they're going to pick up that option.
They'll easily pick that up, yeah.
So he's only then after that got 2 more years of arbitration before free agency in 2029. So he's kind of almost on that Elly track of contracts. But I don't know. He's 28 this season, so he's a little bit older. So I don't know. The team control, obviously, I think a lot of teams definitely they ask for a pretty penny when they got guys under team control. They don't like to give those guys away easily. So
well, of course, and you can't blame them either.
No.
But I just thought, man, I thought they gave away Rafael Devers for pretty much nothing.
Yeah, that trade was like a trade of just getting a headache off their books, basically, and maybe the $300 million that they owe him or whatever. But it definitely didn't seem like they were getting equal value back for sure. But I don't know. The funny thing is that I think Ricky talked about this too. The Fenway Sports Group, who owns the Red Sox, have been kind of frugal. They've been kind of like in the Cubs, Ricketts range of they have the money. They just the thing that the Cubs talk about is this sustainability, that they're trying to run a profitable business. But you're talking about Fenway and Wrigley, those stadiums sell out every game, even if it's a day game, even if it's a Sunday game.
Even if I despise their fan base, yes, they do sell out. That's yes, they are a very.
So it's frustrating to hear that those ownership groups are like, yeah, we can't spend. It's like,
and it's they're in big markets too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they're small market teams we're talking about here. I mean, the Cubs are one of the more valued franchise, and Boston is one of the top 10 most valued franchises in all of sport, let alone baseball.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
it's like, if you go back to when Mookie Betts was there, if they were willing to trade Mookie Betts and pretty much get nothing for him, I wasn't entirely shocked when they got rid of Devers.
Really?
I'll just say that. Yeah, I'm not, because Mookie Betts, I think we can all agree, is a better player than Rafael Devers. If you're going to trade that guy from your team, it doesn't shock me that they were going to trade him. Now, I think this whole deal with him, that is all on them. They should have said in spring training, look, you're not going to start at third base this year. We need you to either be DH or we need you to play first.
Yeah.
I think that whole thing could have been avoided if he just had been straight up with him from the start and not ask him a month and a half into the season, hey, we need you to go play first. And it's like, that's not really fair to Devers to make him out to be, or to tell him, hey, you're just going to DH for this season. You're not really going to play third or anywhere else. And then go back on that and tell him, well, we really need you to play first. And you gave him basically no spring training to try to learn to play first or get ready for a different role that he was going to have to be playing this year. Oh, Friedel. And that's a ground out. Awesome.
They really shifted hard on Friedel.
They did a lot, which is
weird.
Weird.
I didn't know that he was a guy that pulls. I thought he had the weird negative things where he hit the other way, pretty.
He likes to hit a lot of way, and he doesn't really like pulling the ball either.
That defensive setup, they must know something.
And he is I know his numbers are down against lefties this year, but he is, career-wise, he's been a very good hitter against lefties. Oh, come on. Get out.
On.
Or at least get off the wall. There we
Double.
go.
Get down.
There
yes.
Nice job, Matt.
Let's go. Redemption tour.
Matt
McClain Redemption tour.
All right, Elly, drive him in. Come on.
No hitter is over. Woo!
Yeah, we didn't get no hit. Sweet.
Raise the banner.
We didn't do what the Padres almost did.
Yeah, we did it in the 4th inning. We didn't wait till
we didn't wait till the 9th.
Yeah.
Man. Nice hit though. That was a good hit by Matt.
Yeah, I wonder how far the stat track or the StatCast should see how far that would go in a regular ballpark, because it's so weird to see it go off the wall so easily.
They only tell you if it would have been. Well, no, I think they would tell it. I'm trying to think, who tells you that how many home runs it would have been in how many ballparks?
It's
Because
it's a Twitter account somewhere because they
yeah.
Because
They pull that up all the time because they'll do it, especially with Reds players because they know how small a ballpark is. They'll be like, "This would have been a home run in Great American Ballpark." Like,
well, Will Benson had a stretch where he hit it like to the deepest
he would hit it right to the warning track.
And then it's like,
come on, get there, Elly, get there, safe,
and move the runner.
Nice,
let's go,
nice.
1 out. Let's go. Rally's on, right? Rally's up time.
Oh, he can't steal. He can't steal first. Darn, or steal second. Darn. But that's okay. Nice job, Elly. That is game-changing speed right there.
Yeah, there's been little murmurs about him having like a little lower leg injury stuff. Like, has that been like?
Oh, it was. Gosh, what series was it? There was a series where he was rounding third, and it looked like he pulled up because he felt something. I think in it, like, I don't know if it was hamstring or groin or whatever it was. And then I think they had an off day the next day. And then it was when they were going to Kansas City when this was all going on. Because I want to say he DH'd the first 2 days.
Yeah.
And then he played short. He played through it. I think it was just maybe like hamstring tightness. Just minor hamstring tightness. But he ended up playing through it, and I want to say he looks okay now. Yeah, it doesn't look like he is hurt at all. Oh, let's go.
I mean, just yesterday, like, he had that score from second base on the Spencer Steer little squib hit, and he beat the throw from Tatis 99 miles an hour in. Oh.
Nice. Come on. Get over.
Get down.
Get down.
Get down.
Yeah.
Let's go. Elly score. Elly score.
Send him. Let's go.
Oh, easily.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Heck yeah. Nice. Let's go.
Oh.
We got 2 runs. Let's go.
You said that they wouldn't score 2 runs. How about that?
I was wrong. And I'm happy I was wrong.
Hey, make another prediction. I bet they're not going to score 7 runs. Right, Sir Boy?
Yeah, they will not score 7 runs. You can take that to the bank.
He hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark.
There. Austin Hay. Oh, nice drive to right center field. Nice hit. I think it went off his glove. Yep, it sure did.
Did he get into the triple? Oh, what happened there? Did he hold up because he thought it might get caught?
I think he thought it was going to get caught. Okay. So that's why he held up. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Come on.
Contact play.
Oh, yes.
Contact play.
He'll be safe at least. He'll be safe at home at least. That's 3 runs. All right. The comeback is on. The comeback is on.
Do you remember when Trace went off on explaining the contact play? Because in 2023, the Reds ran into
contact
3 or 4 outs that way. It was crazy.
The one Sunday in Oakland. Trace rants are kind of like Trace rants are like taxes. They always come around.
Stretch from Abraham Toro there.
Yeah, that was good. That was good athletic play at first by Toro. I'm sorry, but it was Anthony is DHing tonight, so it wouldn't be.
Anthony. Toro. At least looked like Toro for the replay. But hey, we got.
Shows you how much of a Boston fan or Boston baseball watcher I am. How about our Reds getting 3 runs? Yes. Yep. We do not back down from a fight. It doesn't matter if we suck against lefties. We don't back down.
Yeah, again, we keep talking about Tommy because Tommy is a Boston guy, and that's basically where I get all my Boston takes, is that he said their pitching has been really struggling this year. Crochet, no, but I guess it's about time they start to struggle. I think he's like 7-4 with a 2-point-something.
He's only given up 1 run in the last 3 starts.
So, he's due. He's due, so maybe this is our chance to...
Someone on my space earlier today said that as well. He said, you know what? Crochet is due to get lit up at some point.
Yeah.
Gosh, if you can get 2 more runs in the next 2 innings, then you can. Come on, get down. There you go. Nice.
Stevenson easily in the double.
Nice job. Oh, wait. He looks like he's.
What's that?
I thought he looked like he was gimpy coming around first, but he looks fine.
He just.
Maybe he just runs like that.
Runs like a catcher.
Nice double, that tie, Steve. Let's go.
He runs like he's got a piano on his back, you mean, like a catcher always does? I'm trying to think. What is the fastest catcher ever in Major League Baseball? I can't even think of. They're all big old guys that look like they're, been struggling to get to second base.
I'm trying to think. I don't even think Ryan Hannigan was fast. He was slow too.
No.
Oh goodness.
I'm thinking of opposite now. I'm thinking like the really slow guys, Benji Molina, like those kind of guys.
Oh, Benji Molina! What a name pull, my man Benji Molina.
He was
I remember him. How about Wilson Ramos? I'm sure he had speed.
Yeah. Benji
Wilson
Molina
Ramos
was 300 pounds on a good day. Benji Molina was.
Yeah,
So,
that dude was a trip. Gosh, watching him play, that was awesome.
let's go, Reese. Let's see a little power.
Come on, give me 2 more runs, Reese. Please get me 2 more runs and make this a game. Please. Come on.
Ooh!
Get down.
Whoa.
Foul. Oh, he pulled it.
He hit it hard.
I don't like this. I don't like Fenway Park. I don't like how small it is.
It is
That's
tiny.
a fair ball in Oakland.
Yeah.
Changed my mind.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Oakland's got like
come
that, like 150 feet to like the backstop.
Yeah. Sacramento. Gosh, how funny is it that two of MLB's franchises are playing in minor league parks this year?
I don't know, but I hope they both make the playoffs. I mean, the Rays are good, so they might. Hopefully,
Yeah, I think the Rays are going to get there. I don't think the Athletics are going to get there,
why not?
unfortunately.
Damn.
Oh, Hines. No.
All right. We got life,
Hey,
though.
all right. You know what? We got some action here, right? We got 4 hits. We got 3 runs on those 4 hits. We've given Crochet the most runs he's given up in probably about a month. And it's still only the 4th inning.
Yeah, lots of time.
We're in a good spot. We're actually in a better spot than I thought we would be right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're in a really good spot.
This is definitely a lot better viewing for us and for everyone else that's watching. But yeah, I think I saw Ian Jabot in the dugout. I thought he just got sent to the IL. Did he? Is this another phantom IL what you're doing here?
Oh, I'm sure. Man. I'm shocked the league doesn't crack down on that. But they're probably like, you know what? It's probably more hassle than it would be to crack down on that if they did. But there's a lot of stuff I've seen that's fishy when it comes to those IL stuff. But I think it's just too much for the league to deal with to where they want to go and fight everyone over it. So.
Yeah, it'd be not worth the hassle. Just
like one year, I want to say Sonny Gray, they put him on the IL like a week before the All-Star, or like 4 days before the All-Star break, where literally it would be he could miss the All-Star, or he could take those 4 days and still be able to pitch coming out of the All-Star break.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, everyone knows what you're doing here.
Yep.
You're trying to get an extra pitcher in for that weekend series with the Brewers before you go on an All-Star break.
Yep.
Gosh. But yeah. But we got the lead, or we got 3 runs. Excuse me. We don't have the lead.
We got some life. And Matt McClain's not throwing the ball away anymore, so we're good. At least on that. So wait. I don't know. This is going to be interesting to see. Do you still go with Suter? I didn't even see. Is he still in there in the fireman duty? I saw La Sorsa warming up before. I'm not sure if they're going to
I would have stuck with Suter. I won't lie. I would stick. I mean, you might as well. If you got 3 runs now, try to make somewhat competitive decisions coming out of the bullpen instead of just punting. And like if it was 7-0, I totally get it.
It's La Sorsa coming out.
Sure is. All right, La Sorsa, come on.
There was some talk. Charlie G does some good coverage of the Reds, and he says that there was something he was talking about with Tito, where Tito kind of like thinks out the whole series beforehand in terms of like where he thinks he's going to use guys and whatnot. Oh, geez. Well, that's not good stuff.
That's a base hit. Oh,
is he
please
rounding?
Come on. No, stay there.
Okay.
Good. Nice
Big
job.
round of first base by.
I thought he was going too.
Yeah, that was Anthony, and he's been kind of struggling. Maybe he was trying to stretch a single into a double, but yeah.
Goodness. Oh goodness.
But Charlie G was talking about like how like he thinks it out a little bit. I'm guessing he's going to try to probably save Suter maybe later in the series, maybe the Sunday game or whatnot, just to have him available out of the bullpen. But it's La Source's turn now. There you go. Strike one on the inside. Yeah, we gotta start getting these guys out.
We need to start like not giving up barrages of base runners and expecting strikeouts to get us out of everything.
Well, that's the thing is there's been a lot of walks this game too, more than Reds game. It feels like I think Burns had 3, Suter had a couple maybe. It wasn't great. I don't know if that wasn't all the umpires. It hasn't been too terrible of a call, I think, as of yet.
Oh, I'm sure that will change here soon.
Yeah.
I'm so cynical when it comes to these umpires. Nice job, TJ. Way to get there.
Yeah, he had to come a long way. It looks like McLean was going to get it, but McLean backed off. Yeah. We got now 1 out.
Well, I guess that's a good thing I don't have to hear Barry Larkin talk tonight. That's a good thing, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like an old guy, and maybe because I got kids that go to sleep during, like when games are on. But like, I don't even ever turn on the audio. I'm just watching sports just with it silent because like I don't know, like what are they going to add to the game? I mean, maybe if I got like my head down and then Sadak like has like one of his famed calls coming. Maybe that'll get me, but like most of the time, it's like I don't
really. You watch, so you pretty much watch every game on mute. Okay.
Well, unless it's like a big. Okay, so like I was at my father-in-law's house on Sunday, and we watched the game, the 9th inning, and we had it turned up because, heck, they pulled it off. They rallied.
Yes, they sure did.
So that was big just to hear the call in that respect, but most of the time, yeah, it's just on silent and just watching the game quietly because it's just Espinal the second, the first, double play.
Nice.
Here we go. Reds are back.
Nice job, boys. Come on.
Reds are back. Mac McClain is back. Let's go.
Fight.
Who we got coming up at the top of this inning?
Oh, who ended that inning? Espinal?
It
was Tyler, and then it was Tyler got the double, and then who's after him?
It
was Hines, wasn't it? So it's probably Espinal to lead off this inning, I bet. I want to say it was Espinal.
It says here, I got the ballpark app. It's Encarnacion Strand, Espinal, Friedel.
Espinal. Yeah. I keep forgetting about Strand. Gosh, it shows you how much down I am on him now, which stinks.
He had that one, series that was it Cleveland or no?
Arizona.
Yeah,
he was going off against Arizona.
It's just, the Reds seem to love to do that. They love to, like, have that quick boost, just that inspirational 3-game or week. I guess it was – is Steer? Steer's not in the lineup today. Or am I misremembering?
No, Steer's in there today. Yeah, he's playing left.
Okay, because he just got named Player of the Week for the NL. So shout out to Spencer Steer for doing that. He had a great week. I had to pull. Ha! I gotta pull up the stats. There we go. We're live.
Don't you guys love a live show, everyone?
Oh man,
live shows are the best shows.
What did I do? All right, I'm back. Anyway, gosh, I was trying to pull up his stats because he had a heck of a week for.
He hit 556. I thought I saw that. Oh, where's the post they made? Because they threw all those darn stats on there. Let's see.
I usually get it with like the email.
Yeah, I know. They always like to pipe up that email. They always all the newsletters and everything.
Yeah. So it is. He definitely had a heck of a week.
I got the stats right here if you want them.
Go for it.
It is. So this past week he was hitting .522 with a slugging of 957, an OPS of 1.477. and 3 home runs and 7 RBIs. Pretty good week. The 3 home runs happened to be in the one game alone.
Did he get all those RBIs that same game, or was that?
I almost would think he'd have to, right? maybe 6 of them came that night, and then he got one either on Saturday or. Well, no, he would have obviously. Yeah, I think that's what happened because Sunday he got the RBI when Elly got the run and scored because he was the one who got the base hit.
So it's 6 of his 7 RBIs in that one game
on Friday night.
Hey, well, we'll take it. And though it seems like the Reds need that kind of like that inspirational boost from guys from time to time. It was Benson during the Cleveland series. It was
they need guys to step up.
Yeah,
that is what their vision is when it comes to this team. They need Strand, Marte, Elly, McLean. That is who they are relying on.
Hey!
Oh, hey!
Hey,
what's time for the rally?
Welcome.
Let's go.
Man, you sure missed a great portion of this game so far.
I've heard.
Yeah, we should have known, Ricky. We should have known that marketing this game specifically to be come see Chase Burn pitch was going to completely blow up in our face.
It is my fault. I am taking the heat.
Hey, Espinal. How about that?
No way. Did Espinal get on?
Yeah, he did little bounce the ball into the dirt.
Gets its wings.
Yeah. Slap hitter.
Gosh, Espinal. I don't even hate Espinal, but man, he just cannot hit the ball at all. Except for ground ball.
Short? Is that who mishandled it?
It sure was. Yeah, that was Story.
All right. Let's get after it.
All right. Let's go.
Rick's here to save us. This is
Yes, he sure is.
Here's what we're trying
to
accomplish.
By the way, we don't give out free ads to National.
Oh, Friedel!
Oh, come on, Friedel! Get there! Safe! Yes! Let's go. Let's go.
There's Captain Chaos right there.
Oh, I wish Ricky would have shown up a lot sooner than now because we would have been scoring all these runs or we'd be getting all these base runners. I'm just kidding,
man.
Of course, but what a great bunt right there. He's done that a bunch this year, that's for sure.
Crochet tried to get cute by throwing it from his glove to the first baseman. Not today, Bucko.
Have you guys seen that person in Boston that literally crochets up in center field?
Oh, you're kidding.
I thought that was a marketing thing. I didn't know that was like an actual fan. I thought they were trying to like.
Oh, I thought he had it. I thought
that was
like
going crochet for crochet or something like that.
Is that right?
They crochet for crochet. That was a good pitch. Come on, get Elly to the plate with bases loaded. Come on. Or drive some guys in. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, we labeled this the Matt McLean redemption game. He's got to redeem himself because he threw a ball away at the beginning of the inning and kind of then the floodgates opened after that error.
Of course.
Roger, is this a good time to tell you if they get that double play, they're probably tied. They're either tied or down by 2.
I don't disagree. I don't agree.
Is it a bad time to say that?
No. I don't think so. It's.
Oh, come on.
Something.
I know something's coming. Come on. Oh, no way! Get out or get down. There we go.
Go, Espinal.
Nice. Yes.
Let's go.
We are not dead. We are not. We are fighting. Let's go. Yes.
Guess who's up?
Yes. As Terry Francona would do. Come on, Elly. Let's go, Elly. Come on. You are the tribal chief. Let's go. Oh, I would really love one of those right-handed slammers right now. Come on.
Right over the monster.
Please do it. Oh, please do it.
Man, he's been hitting awesome right-handed.
I know. He's... Oh, come on, Elly. Oh, my goodness. Home run ties the game. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
If there was ever a time.
Oh, no kidding. You're right. You're right, Roger. Crochet was due.
Yeah, man.
It was big time due.
Yeah.
Hell, this is probably the most runs he's given up in a month and a half.
I think he's going to give up more.
Yeah, I like that.
Although Sirboy kind of had the reverse jinx. He was talking about the Reds wouldn't score more than 2 runs.
Yeah, the Reds aren't scoring 7 runs. I stand by that. I stand by that comment. Tied
Boston's
most
not
in
gonna score
MLB
8.
by shortstop. 57 RBIs by Elly. Oh, but he's no good. That's
Oh
right.
no!
Oh, that's a BS call.
I would not have guessed Gerardo Perdomo was leading the shortstops NL in RBIs. I know Arizona's having kind of a struggle of a year, but I guess they're hitting the ball well. I mean, heck, Gino's killing it, you know?
Yeah. He's had a kind of a resurgent year this year, Gino Suarez.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he slipped out of the box.
Oh, that's BS.
He slipped out of the
didn't
box.
get a fair shake. Come on.
Dang.
I blame Boston and their cruddy turf and dirt and all that.
What is that? What is that? The original dirt from 1912, or what's going on here?
Oh man.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You know what? I'll give Boston credit. At least they're not playing in a minor league stadium this year. You got to give them credit for that at least.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Shout out the A's.
Shout out the Rays.
I was telling Sirboy, Ricky, I hope they both make the postseason. Just
that'd be hilarious.
Just for the chaos to have like a major league ball or minor league ballpark have to host playoff games.
No, I just hope that the A's stink for as long as that ownership group exists, because they've ruined baseball in Northern California.
They sure did. They absolutely did.
I have a lot of family out there that are A's fans. Yeah, they're happy that they're playing in Sacramento right now, but they know they're leaving, and
there's nothing they can do about it.
State anymore, you know, like
yeah, I don't know. It's weird because it doesn't look like the deal is happening, but they still broke ground, I think, in Las Vegas.
Like there's nothing official yet. It's all like handshake agreement stuff. It's so weird.
It is.
I hope it fails there. I really do.
And then they have to go back to the Coliseum.
Yeah. Did you guys see Elliot Rearing's tweet today?
About singing a song or something?
Yeah. The Reds have to win this series for him to get back on there and get back on the horse and sing a song. I forget what he's born in the USA. I think
yeah. I love what Everett put under that. He's like, really, a political activist? And then he's like, and then Elliot's like, well, this song is for all the real Americans. And then he proceeds to tell him, well, he's being sued right now. Elliot didn't respond after that. Oh, that's funny. That was funny.
Do you think the source is back out here again?
Oh, I would assume so. Probably for the time being. He did fine. He did okay.
Yeah.
I think Facebook's already going wild on
I think
Burns.
you bring in the A team here if you get it. I think you bring the A team in if you get it to within 2.
Okay.
As long as we stay where we are right now, I think you start seeing some of those A guys. You'll start seeing. I think you'll see Barlow probably at some point, regardless of how this goes.
Always, even if they're down 20, Barlow's coming in.
Barlow's going to pitch in 162.
Oh man, he's going to have a dead arm, man.
Yeah, Facebook's already going wild on Burns.
Oh, we were talking about that.
They start looking
they
at
love Matt McClain right now.
Oh,
yeah, the usual suspects.
Crap.
Is that gone for real?
No, it's still in.
How?
Oh
no.
PJ's hurt.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, so much for the. I think everyone's just worried about Friedel right now.
Yeah, I
let
think PJ's hurt.
La Sorsa just blow it now.
Oh, okay, he's okay.
That hit right off the rail too. Oh, he's waving him back. Good.
What a weird sequence.
No kidding. I'm sure they're going to go out there and talk to him anyway. That hit right off the lip, right there.
And then he slips. Oi.
Oh, he just had an awkward slip. It looked like he didn't land on anything important, at least. So that's good.
Yeah, hopefully nothing pulled either.
Really? We just got all them runs back and we do that? Come on.
At least just one. Let's just,
I know, it is. It was only one.
Limit the damage. but that definitely gives them a little more confidence.
You know what? That turf's probably from the 1900s too.
It's the original
God.
dirt.
I'm shocked they don't make them sit or make them warm up in those ancient batters boxes or the on deck circles too.
Oh, the problem was Steer lost the ball.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's another one. What's going on here? I think I might be ahead of you guys.
What the heck?
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, you're a little bit ahead.
How do you... Oh, boys. Come on. Come on.
We've talked about this a lot, that Steer is
The
a
Red Sox are going to score
outfielder.
9 runs. I'm convinced. Please work. Please work.
Yeah, right. We've talked about that Steer is a above average first baseman.
He's not an outfielder. He's not
definitely
an
an
outfielder.
outfielder. I don't know what this is, and probably this would be the moments that I would turn on. I was talking to Sir Boy Ricky that I don't listen to the game ever on like if it's like, you know, a broadcast or whatever.
Oh, boy. It's going to left field again. Oh, he caught it. All right, good.
But there would be times I'd probably turn it up then to try to figure out what they're like talking about and try to see if like maybe the broadcast team could see that it got lost in the lights or something. Like that was weird. This is one heck of a game that we picked.
We got it all going on in this game. We got guys getting pulled in the first. We got comebacks. We got an inside the park home run.
Yeah.
We got it all tonight.
And it's just the fifth inning.
And we haven't even gotten to the 6th yet.
This is crazy.
Oh, man. Yeah, Ricky, you missed a great first inning, in my opinion.
Here we go.
That's what I heard.
Nice catch. Nice job, TJ.
Hey, I heard Chase Burns shirts are on clearance right now.
Oh, is that what Red's Facebook's saying?
Yeah.
No way. That's great. That's great. Oh, come on.
Yeah, just one more out. Let's get out of this.
Oh, Lasorda. I keep wanting to say Lasorda.
Yeah,
Anyone else getting that feeling?
Yeah, me too.
I can't spell it. I tried texting it to Ricky earlier today. I couldn't even spell it. I was like spelling like Sosa.
So it's La and then S-O-R-D. No, S. Oh,
it was like La Sosa. I was like, that's not it.
La Sofa.
Yeah.
When I think of that, I think about that song. I don't know why.
I Love Sosa.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So dumb.
Get out of this, guys. Come on.
Yeah. We just got to get back, get some clean things, and get some runs on. Get Crochet out of the game.
I would love to have seen what would have happened if Elly didn't fall.
We at least got one more run, I think. But
I know. Yeah.
Cincy B on Twitter says this is the third red to slip tonight. What's up with that?
Yeah, you know what, though? Elly's kind of slipped a couple of times this year already, though, in the batter's box. Especially when he's hitting right-handed.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no idea why, but it just seemed, I don't know. It just seems like he's been slipping. He slipped at least 3 times this year.
Somebody just commented on the 4192 group.
Oh,
whoever designed Fenway sucked at geometry.
There we go. Nice. There we go.
They definitely need, I don't know. They're just fitting a stadium inside of a crowded city, I guess, is why it looks like a weird stadium.
Someone probably said, like, all right, we only got this much room to work with, so try to make it fit however you can.
Yeah.
Well,
just make the wall as big as possible.
Yeah. We're only going to have so much room unless we make this wall bigger. All right, go ahead.
Here we go.
There you go. There you go. They're probably like, okay, we said make the wall big, not that big.
Yeah. All right. What we got coming up at the top of this inning?
We should have Steer. Should be Steer. No, excuse me. Hayes, Steer, and Stevenson. That's your top 3 in the next coming up this afternoon.
Let's go. Hayes has got a big hit today. And
Hayes, how about a home run to get that run back? That'd be nice.
Heck yeah.
Would you guys extend Steer? at the rate that it's going so far, or not?
It's a good question. I feel like and Ricky, we've been just like on Spotrac looking up everyone's contracts.
Yeah.
Well,
No, that is true. Like, if
off.
you want a contract that you need, let us know. We probably have seen it already.
You want my opinion on Steer first? You want to go first, Roger?
I gotta look up his contract, see, because he's still got a lot of team control, right? Because this is only
his rookie season was 23.
Yeah, so he's still got lots.
He's got at least 28. I want to say. No, he'd probably be the same year as Elly, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's unrestricted free agent in 2029.
Oh wow,
he's 20. How old is he? 27.
This year, age 27.
So, my opinion would be I would trade him this offseason. If he finishes this season strong, I'm trading him.
Okay.
Only because peak value, team control left, and I don't know how much better he gets, honestly.
Yeah, this is probably the best he's going to be.
And that's kind of the same way with Friedel in a way, too. I love Friedel, but I mean, when you look at Candelario contracts, like I think me and you talked about it, Roger, like 31 is like can be a plateau for some guys. And the way Friedel plays, he's kind of reckless, and I don't know, you get that one freak injury and then something happens, and it's just I don't know.
Well, the weird thing about Friedel is that he seems to be he goes against the trends, like in every single different way. Like he's a guy that came up late, has kind of peaked really late. His splits are like opposite splits of what you expect out of a guy. The one thing that was weird earlier in the game, Rick, which I don't know if you saw, but like they had a shift.
Oh, no way. No way. What?
I missed it. I think Sir Boy's ahead of us.
Yeah, my notifications.
Oh, you called it.
Austin
Hayes home run.
My notifications are striking again. Golly.
I
hate these notifications. I'm sorry. I dislike these notifications.
You got tipped
We
off
are
by
a PG
notification.
show. I will not say that word again. I have a very dislike for these. Go ball, go. Yes. You can hit a home run from the deep side to the deepest part of the park. Our guys can too. Let's go. Yeah.
414, exit velocity 104. How about that?
Let's go. He's back.
Y'all want to hit it to the deepest part of the park? So can we.
Extend Austin Hayes.
Yeah.
You know what? That was going to be my next point. I don't know if I want a guy that's only going to play 80 or 90 games a year.
Yeah, but Steer, the way he played, he should have only played 89 or 90 games this year.
Yeah. Especially because of that injury that he got midway
are you
last
talking
year.
Hurt himself last year.
I was talking about Hayes.
Yeah.
I know. I know you were.
My bad.
But I was saying, like, my comp to that was Steer.
Gotcha.
Because he should have sat out time, and he didn't.
I played right through it and just kept on going.
That was brutal.
The Reds have an option on Mr. Hayes, right? Like, isn't it like 15
it's a mutual option, I believe.
Oh,
really?
he'll want out of that then.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he might. If he keeps getting hurt, he might agree to it. But then the Reds might not want to.
Yeah, I was going to say, you think the Reds would want to pick that option up though, knowing that he'd only play 90 games?
It's only $12 million, so like he's.
It would be $12 million for the next year.
Yeah.
On a 1 year deal.
Oh. Yeah, 1 year deal, $12 million.
I don't know. That's a lot for a guy that only plays 90 games, though, Roger.
It's a good point. His injury history isn't great, but
triple now, a home run on the night. Let's go. That's great.
But it feels like he plays like a $12 million player, to be honest with you, because like a guy like Robert has been just as injured, and he gets about double that, you know?
Oh, guy in White Sox, right?
Yeah, Robert, whatever it is. I don't know.
Robert. You know what? I'm gonna start calling him that.
I'm pretty sure it's Robert. Isn't he French? I don't know. I know he's Cuban.
We can pretend that he is. He's a French Cuban.
Let's call him Rupert.
Rupert Mert. I don't want him here either. I'll be honest.
People are going to call him. They're going to call him Luis Strikeout Jr.
Yeah, right.
It's not even that. It's just like the numbers just aren't there.
Right.
I like Kirby's approach to this though. Kirby's like, hey, stink it up, and then you buy low, and then you could rebound.
Yeah, but aren't they asking for the moon for him though?
Yeah, but if he stinks it up the way he has, I mean, there's no one's gonna want him.
Does he get moved in the next month?
I feel like he almost has to. I feel like Chicago's begging to get him out, and if no one's gonna buy it, they're gonna lower their price.
Yeah, they punted on last season because it was the same talk last season. They just kept him because of the team control and whatnot. Yeah. Like, I think the Yankees are sniffing around him even. So, like, if the Yankees are, like, looking around there, I don't know. He does have 2 club options in 26 and 27. So it's all on the White Sox, right? Like, it's basically up to them if they want to keep him around, basically. But he's not unrestricted free agent until 2028. So it's like...
So he would be a year before Elly. His deal's up.
But he is 27 this year. So it's like he should be there at, like, the peak of his powers, right? For the most part, as a baseball player. But he's been just as injured as Hayes, right? Like, he hasn't been really...
Yeah, that is true.
So, hey.
I'm gonna throw this name out here at you guys, and you tell me if you think it's crazy to even suggest this or not. George Springer.
Who?
Hey.
Is he on the Twins?
No, Blue Jays.
Oh, when did he move from there?
Are they in contention?
They actually are still. So it would take probably a little bit to get him away from him. And I think the other thing that would be probably something they'd have to talk through is the contract, because he's under control, or he has about a year and a half left on his deal, and he's going to get $25 million the next 2 years. So he's going to be paid $50 million over the next year and a half. So the only way they could probably do it is if they agree to pay a part of that salary, but they would have to probably give up something in return. Oh, something probably big in return.
So I just found out that Spotrac has an MLB trade machine.
It does?
Yes.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. So you can send them to the team. You can send them plus retain 100%, plus retain 75%, plus retain 50%. Let's go with 75%. See what happens.
Sir boy, who would you rather have? Would you rather have Springer or would you have Gino Suarez?
I'd almost rather have Springer, just because of the need we need in the outfield. I think we desperately need someone in the outfield.
That's fair. Because they're about the same age. Springer's 35, 36 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, Springer brings that veteran experience from winning a World Series. So you'd get that in return. Plus, he's hitting 250 right now, which would be second best in the outfield on our team. So.
Now.
Reese.
He's still like 300, right? Technically, hitting 300.
Yeah. Yeah, Austin Hayes. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Part-time
best. He would be third best in our outfield right now.
Yeah, right.
All right, Strand. Come on. Make something happen. Please.
No.
Oh, come on. Well, it's a home run in an elevator shaft.
How come they didn't get lost in the lights?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I love how that's gonna be our advantage. We're gonna make them lose the ball in the lights.
Alrighty, 8-5. Still in it.
8-5 at least. They got a run back.
The Rally Reds had 2 rallies last week, so.
Oh man, if they win this game, I'll lose it. I will say this game day commercial they got of Elly is fantastic. MLB knows how to market its stars. Not.
Well, I mean, Elly seems to be the star that they're going to put out there.
No kidding. Yeah.
And, I mean, he's going to be in the Bristol game. I'm sure you're going to see those ads everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I will be there. Should be
Where
fun.
are you sitting?
I am sitting right where the left field foul pole is. We are going to be all the way up at the very top in the first row of the very top section.
Okay.
Right in line with the foul pole.
Okay.
I'm not expecting to be that close. I don't think the view will be as bad as people think, but it will be a long way away. But I just honestly, it's a very doable trip for me because I don't really like flying to begin with. And it's a very doable drive. So that kind of was a very interesting curiosity when they announced this game.
Yeah, for sure.
So
4 or 5 hour drive?
Yeah, it's about 5 hours from Cincinnati. Yeah.
Not too bad.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh.
That should be it. I just pray that everyone is healthy by the time that game gets played. Unlike when the Field of Dreams game got played.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Joey came back for that Field of Dreams game, right? From injury?
Yeah, he actually played through everything until after that game is when he got the surgery done. Yeah.
It makes sense.
So I'm not real smart with this trade machine. I'm trying to.
Oh, you're doing the trade machine with George
Yeah.
Springer?
No, I was looking at Luis Robert.
Oh, gotcha.
Ooh, Connor Phillips warming up in the bullpen.
Oh, there we go.
I have geez.
Gosh, he really is trying to give them the win.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Connor actually hasn't done that bad. He hasn't done that bad.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, they can keep it here.
Tell me how dumb I am for this trade proposal. Spencer Steer, Chase Petty, Edwin Arroyo for Robert.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Foul. Nope, that's gone. I do not like this ballpark at all. Oh, we're going to do this all night. Man, they should be down by 2, not 4. Oh.
Roger, did we get any questions on that post we had?
Yeah, I think Doug sent in some. He was talking about basically what we've been talking about the last couple segments, last couple minutes, is that, like, who should we go after? Who's the top trade target? We really actually we should be talking about guys for pitching. Like what the guy you brought up one time, Ricky, the Colorado Rocky King.
Yeah, Jake Bird.
Or Jake Bird.
Ooh. Okay.
We might need reinforcements there based on like how this game's going with not having great, and then Lyon Richardson having kind of a rough outing.
Kyle Finnegan from Washington.
Oh, I like him.
It might be more possible to get those type of guys than to get
I'll tell you who is coming. We're going to get back an old friend.
Roldis?
No, did you see Greg Kuffner's post last night?
No. What do you say?
Oh God, why am I blanking on his name right now?
Nice pitch. I'll take that. Nice pitch.
A strikeout? Nice.
Yes, nice.
Buck.
How did
Farmer.
I get in front of you? You were in front of me earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I paused it again trying to.
Oh, did you?
With Ricky.
What do you think about Buck Farmer coming back?
Oh, that's already. It wasn't confirmed, but I think that's pretty much.
Is that a night? Please wake me up from this nightmare.
They DFA'd him in Atlanta, and then did he sign with the Dodgers or somebody?
He went somewhere else, and he wasn't great. But getting back with Derek Johnson could be a thing too. So
that is true.
I thought he pitched pretty well last year. They know that like I always talk about, relief pitching is pretty fickle, so he probably is having the year he's supposed to have this year, struggling, but. I don't hate it if it's a minor league deal. None of this Garrett Hampson major league deal nonsense.
Garrett Hampson. a very valuable piece as what the Cardinals coaching staff told their front office when they got him.
Yeah, shout out to his agent for
shout out to whoever the coaching staff is. Ollie Marmol.
Bring back Jose Barrero.
Come on.
Yeah, Jose Barrero got DFA'd. Yeah, bring him back.
Bring him back. Heck, he hit the game-winning slammer here last time they were in Boston.
Yeah.
So brought him back for this series. Does well in Boston. That's about it. That's really about it. Baltimore.
I was a big fan
games.
of his, too.
I know. I wanted it to work, too. It just didn't work. It really just didn't work.
Bringing in Connor Phillips.
Oh, goodness. Oh, what's Charlie? Oh, Tucker Barnhart. Oh, it looks like Tucker called it quits. It looks like he retired.
Yeah, he got his 10 years. So
you want to come back?
As a coach, maybe? Although our catching depth in the minors is not fantastic. So
they should bring Votto back.
Oh, man. I think that's more on Votto having the hard feelings and the way he was treated his last year. More than
I don't think Votto wants to come back.
I think he kind of, I don't know.
I think he did his time and loves the city, but I don't know. Maybe
you think he holds a grudge for how they let? I mean, I can't say I blame him. I'll be honest, and I know I was in the minority when it comes to this. Gosh, I can't speak tonight. I thought they should have brought him back. I didn't think they should have brought him back for the whatever the deal was, the $22 or $21 million they were going to have to pay to bring him out. Yeah. I would have given him the league minimum and just said, hey, we're going to have you play half the games this year. And the other games we're going to have Strand play. Now, obviously, that would have jumped because he got hurt, or Strand didn't really get going because he was hurt. I'm convinced he was hurt coming out of spring training. But I would have brought him back and let him have his final year here, let everyone come out to see him play for the Reds one more year, and then just ride off into the sunset when it came time in October. And just do it that way. That's what I would have done. Because a couple of the guys they brought up or that they were having in that role, I mean, it's like I would have rather just seen Votto try to make a go of it and see if he can at least give us something.
Yeah, would you rather have a 41-year-old Votto or Garrett Hampson?
Exactly.
I don't know if Votto says yes to that deal. I think he's got a little bit of pride and probably thinks in some parts of his mind that he deserves that $21 million for the time he put in with the Reds. I don't think he comes back for some league minimum. I know he tried to make it in Toronto in their organization, but as far as I remember, that 2024 season, he was injured with like an ankle by like stepping on a bat or something.
In spring training, he hits a home run in his first at bat in spring training, and gets hurt 10 minutes later by stepping on a bat in the dugout. Can't make it up.
I can sympathize because I feel like that's like an old man injury where you step on something and you can't come back for another 3 or 4 months. Like that's basically what happened to Votto in 2024. And like
he stepped on what it was a Major League Baseball Lego.
Yeah.
Like, what happened, Joey? I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I've had a crick in my neck for 6 months.
I can't play
today.
I didn't have my coffee.
Ricky, we were bringing up the Phantom.
Oh, come on, Connor.
Phantom ILs for the Reds over the years, including Kevin Newman.
Oh, man, that's the greatest moment in Chatterbox history.
Yeah. We're thinking a close second is the hand, foot, and mouth disease, supposedly, that Connor Joe has. We're thinking
Francona said it was serious. He said that he saw it. He had, like, open sores and everything.
I feel like Francona's being paid to say that.
I don't know. Because
my understanding is that it's super contagious, so you wouldn't want that around, obviously. But at the same time, somebody might have gotten it. Yeah. All right, there you go, Connor.
I'm convinced Lasorda got it.
Sort of. Maybe that's what Bo has.
No wonder. Yeah,
maybe Hampson got it, and that's why they DFA'd him.
Yeah, he's the one that brought it to the clubhouse. Maybe
playing with his gerbils.
Yeah, man. Is it weird that the Cardinals took both Ferrero and Hampson off our hands, and they're still ahead of us in the division?
It's hilarious.
I will never understand how they're winning all these games. They have nothing.
Voodoo magic.
Yeah, Sonny Gray looks great. I mean, he just had a Maddox the other day. So, I mean, he's keeping them afloat.
And you know for a fact, if Sonny Gray was with the Reds right now, he would not be doing this well.
Yeah.
I think we would be complaining about his contract, too.
Yeah, we probably would be. Yeah, you're right. But that's what the Reds fan base loves to do. They love to complain about contracts. They love to complain about guys not getting contracts. They like to complain about the bobbleheads that get sold by everyone on an every week basis when they're given away, and then they also like to complain about the what's the other one they always complain about? Oh, come on.
Front office not trading.
Yeah, that too. The front office not trading for guys, and then trading for guys and they don't pan out.
Yeah.
It's like the whole contract thing. It's like you want them to go sign guys, and then when they just don't work out because they just don't work out, you want to complain about that too. It's like you can't have it both ways.
Right.
People want to complain about the Candelario deal. Absolutely. Didn't like the deal from the beginning. Never made sense. Never should have done it in the first place. Moustakas at least made somewhat sense because the dude came off hitting 35 home runs the year before.
And there was a need, too.
Exactly. They needed a guy to play the infield. Candelario, we already had a bunch of infielders. We did not need another one who was older. I don't even think he hit 300 the whole year the year prior.
Really?
So it's like, why are we giving this dude a contract? And he's virtually just a fringe everyday guy, and at best a bench guy. It never made sense to me. Never made sense to me. Oh boy, great.
Yeah, I guess the Ohio Sports Talk YouTube page isn't. The comments aren't working for some reason.
It says you're on children's only. That's why I've tried to keep this a PG show.
Oh, is that right?
Let me see if I can fix that. I'll try to make some changes. Our buddy Brian commented on our thing, so I sent him a link to the our YouTube page or my Twitter stream. That way he's got something to talk to us with.
Oh man, sorry about that, guys. I had no idea.
Yeah, that was one thing Kirby said to me. He's like, "Hey, just make sure you don't put it on kids mode because the chat goes away and then it'll you don't get ads or something."
You know what? The children deserve to watch this too.
They do.
Not that first inning. Not that first inning.
Not that many children are watching this anyway. But
yeah, I think my oldest son watches every time. So
yeah.
What a great man he is. Great man.
He's probably our biggest fan.
He probably is. I mean, he had to recreate our intro for us, and it was pretty awesome.
That's great.
It says it's made for kids.
I changed it on YouTube Studio, so we should be good now.
Is it working?
Gotta love YouTube Studio. Gotta love it.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
I will say StreamYard is pretty good though. I like this.
Yeah.
It's nice and simple. Not elaborate. Don't have to do all these different things to make it work. It's great. Oh, come on. Get through. Oh, I love how they just don't slip and fall whenever their infielders go back for a ground ball.
Yeah, right. Hey, the chat works again. I
got a friend on Twitter. She said, "Hear me out. I got a solution for CES. Pretend to put him back on the IL, then maybe he will come back hot again."
Yeah.
That's great.
That's great.
That is a good one. Matt McClain, who made the horrible error in the first, is 2 for 3. That's fantastic. Oh, there are the comments. Let's go.
We're here.
Finally.
You guys missed a good first inning.
Oh, it was a great first inning. If you ask
Don't worry,
me.
I did too. So.
Yeah, this is the Matt McClain redemption game. Let's see.
Probably a good thing I did miss it. At least we got some runs when I came back.
Yeah.
You know what, Ricky? You need to leave again and then come back in.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll score again.
Since Ricky's been here.
Oh, no, he's doing it. He's actually doing it.
Well, since he's been here, we've been winning 5-2. So I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully.
That is true.
All right, I'm back.
You know what? The Red Sox are going to score more runs tonight. Get down. Get down. Gosh.
All right, come on, Elly.
All right, Elly. Do your thing.
So there's a picture about Burns tipping his pitches. And it doesn't look that drastic. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I guess if you're a baseball player every day and you see a pitcher, you
It's
probably
always
see it.
it's always small stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if John Boy does like a video a couple days from now.
He's
about
probably already
his
got it
stuff.
in the works, knowing him.
Yeah, they're pretty good about like breaking all that stuff down. No free ads, but shout out to John Boy.
Yeah, John Boy's pretty good, man. It was funny, like the show that I first thought of before I even thought about what I was going to do with this whole thing. It was before I even asked Roger to come on. Like, I was like, I'm just going to copy Talking Yanks and call it Talking Reds.
There you go. That's great.
Oh, man,
Talking Yanks.
do they have a Talking Reds part of their?
They don't.
Because I know that
yeah. That's
Jake
great.
Talking Jake loves the Reds. I know, or whatever his name is, Jake something.
Come on, Ellie. Come on.
But yeah, they're real Yankees focused, East Coast focused type of operation for the most part.
I'm going to pull this picture up real quick.
Yankees.
I don't know if the screen's going to go away, but I'll bring it back.
Okay.
Sir Boy, did you see my Jamer Candelario highlight reel from yesterday's show?
No, I don't think I
Tribute
did.
video.
I think I missed that one.
It's a tribute video, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So this is his foot position, or is it hands?
That's what I'm trying to figure out because it doesn't look that drastic.
So so when he's pitching the fastball, his leg is coming up higher at more like I want to say 40-degree angle, and when he throws a slider, his leg is at a 45-degree angle. That's the only thing I see different.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are just dead set trained on that kind of stuff, and like I was talking about with Sir Boy during that terrible inning, is that the Yankees didn't have any real scouting report. I don't think.
There wasn't much to go off of.
So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Boston went to overdrive and really broke down his first start against the Yankees to pick up on something as small as his leg kick. So,
Gosh, Ellie, you are killing it with the. I'll tell you what, his eye at the plate is wow. Man, what a great, nice take, Ellie. Nice take. That was fantastic.
yeah,
That's what I call.
that's how our first inning
That
went.
was worth the $20 whatever million they're going to pay him the rest of the time to not be here. That's fantastic. Come on, Ellie. Come on.
I'm glad Brian believes in us.
Yeah, you know some good lawyers too. If they come after us, I don't know. Did we do something wrong?
Does YouTube? Oh wait, but you're on StreamYard. You'll fine. You'll be fine.
Hey,
you can
both
get away.
Oh,
Nice.
My bad.
It is. Yeah. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I already got the update like 2 batters ago that he walked.
Yeah, they say Ricky. He's been like getting spoiled every home run and whatnot. So,
I know. I don't even get to react to it naturally. I already know it's a home run.
That happened on the Chatterbox post game show with Trace or Nick and Craig. Craig basically is like, "Oh, and that's how it ends." And Nick's like, "Man, you could have at least not said a word. That way, I could have at least act surprised."
Yeah, right. Meeting in the mound with this guy. Are they going to try to pitch around Hayes to get to Steer, or what do you think?
I wouldn't want to pitch to Steer right now. He's hot.
Yeah, but Hayes is the one that's got a triple and a home run tonight.
Player of the week.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Hayes
I would be okay if they walked him. I'll say that. If they want to walk him, go right ahead.
Yeah, but putting the tying run at the plate, maybe not. Maybe not.
Come on, guys. Come on. Make something happen here. Come on.
Come on, Austin.
There you go. There you go. Gosh, game day is so far ahead.
Well, they're on the third pitch.
I'm not saying take it down. I'm watching and I'm like, damn, it's so far ahead.
Yeah. But
Oh, no, it's okay.
No, we can put it back up.
Yeah, you can leave it up. I don't care. Have you guys watched the 3D mode on game day yet? It's so wild how realistic it is.
Yeah. It's almost comical how it looks.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I know. It's wild. Like they got the batters coming up through the ground when they're about to hit.
Didn't they do one of like a fight or something?
Yeah. They did the one of Jose Ramirez and he was the shortstop. Yes.
Tim Anderson.
Yeah.
They did
that reenactment or they did the actual clip of that. It was hilarious.
He was never the same player.
You see Tim go down as soon as he gets knocked out. He goes straight down to the ground. It's great.
Down goes Anderson.
Yeah, man, that was definitely the end of Anderson's career.
I like that meme.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, not the game.
Oh,
well,
Greg,
that too.
Greg posted a Facebook comment.
It's about Burns.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, sure.
I really hate pulling the trigger this early, but to me, it looks like we wasted a number 2 overall pick. I was literally begging for a Nick Kurtz pick. This is the kind of mistake that can really set back a franchise, and our franchise was already pretty far back.
I'm shocked you didn't go with the old Charlie Condon pick. Because a lot of people, including myself, wanted him.
I remember I tweeted.
I was wrong.
As soon as they announced Chase Burns, I was like, I'm logging off for a bit.
I did say it. I'm like, man, we really need an outfielder, and he looked like he was ready. Now, in his defense, he is doing a lot better now. I think he's hitting over 300 again. So, I don't know. But he's obviously not in the major leagues either. So.
Oh, yeah. Guess what? I can do 3D.
Oh, boy.
I got to refresh, though. It might go away. Is it still on there?
Yeah, it's still on there.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is going to be electric. I don't like how the camera's set up on it, though, because it
This is crazy.
See, we don't need the live game. We can just watch it through this.
What is going on there?
Now they're warming up.
Okay, I was like, why is
they're
Espinal
warming
so
up.
close to the catcher?
When it's in between the innings, it literally will. It looks like
umpire
it's
just came up from the ground.
See, I told you. You'll see here in a minute when they start the at bat, the dude will come up through the ground.
This is gonna be
It's
electric.
hilarious. Have you guys not seen this or?
I have, but
I've never watched it live. I didn't know how to do it.
Oh, you've never watched it live? Oh my goodness, it's electric.
It's weird.
You want something funny? This is definitely it. This is great.
All right, man. Did you guys see that Sal Stewart and Alfredo Deneau got named to the All-Star Futures game?
Yes.
Shout out to my man Alfredo. That dude's gonna be a stud.
You know, it's funny. You want to know how I found out?
How'd you find out?
From a guy that hasn't posted on social media in like 6 months, Austin Hendrick.
Austin Hendrick
Oh my goodness.
Huh. Was he the first to know?
Austin Hendrick.
Well, being on the team, he probably knew. But
That's
man, that guy! Did you see that guy popping up out of the ground?
Yeah.
Soldier. Oh wow, this one came from the side. I'm shocked. Usually they come out from up top the ground or up from the ground.
Roger, did you see Brian's comment here?
Yeah.
At least we got 5 runs off a lefty.
Yeah. We were talking about that. Sirboy and I thought it was going to be like 7-0 game over. We got some life. Come on.
Yeah, at least they've made it somewhat of a game. All right, come on, boys. Keep it there.
Yeah.
We're in the what? Oh, we're already in the 7th.
Doug, what are you doing?
What happened?
Doug, if you're still in the chat, we got to have words.
What'd you do?
Alex,
I just saw his gift that he posted of Homer Simpson bleaching his eyes.
Oh, all right.
Saying, just showing that we never were a real playoff team.
Choices for families. Okay, thank you for sharing with me. I gotta refresh
What is this 3D, man?
Oh, like I said, it's great. It is great.
Like, Story is still flying out. Story's still flying out, and the guy's coming up to the plate. This is weirder than the real game. And then this game has been really weird. Oh,
There he goes. Is it down?
crap.
Oh, man, it's a single.
Do we have to sync up to this thing now? Because we're behind.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be way ahead. I can already, yeah.
I feel like they got like half their hits have been hit at McLean.
They're picking on McLean tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I've got a hilarious screenshot I want to post.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do it from here.
Oh, is that our old friend Aroldis warming up?
Sure is.
Is this a save situation? 4 runs?
I think it's 4 runs or less.
Get him. Out. Oh.
Just missed. I think he got his foot in there.
It was close.
Yeah, he got him on the top, though.
Tapped him on the shoulder.
Yeah, definitely got him on the shoulder, though.
Oh, I don't know. He went over the bag.
And nope.
He went over the bag.
Here, let's see.
With his left leg.
Said the left leg came up.
The left leg went over the bag from what I could tell, and his right foot was the one that made contact. You see Brian's comment, it's The Sims. This is basically The Sims. So his foot goes up. Oh, it does. No, he's off the bag. You guys seen this?
Oh, he's out.
Challenge
He's
that.
out. You're
He went
right,
over
Roger. You called it. He's out.
I saw
I
his leg
see it now. Yeah,
go
I see
up.
it now. So
But
right there. He's off the bag, and he's tagging him. He's out.
yeah,
He's out.
challenge it. There's so many replays. They got to be looking at it, right? What is
Please tell me they're challenging that.
I say, what is the rules on the like when the umpires can challenge you, or the what do they call it, off the?
If they call that, if they let that stand, so help me.
It's tough. It's they're looking at it.
I tagged us in something, all of us. So
Something
it's
good.
funny.
I can't
Said,
wait to
come
look
watch
at
us
it.
laugh at the 3D game day.
I mean, look at this. Yeah, Brian thinks he's out as well. He got that left leg up. I don't know. I guess this is a argument for. Oh,
That's me. I'm just.
Nice job, Lance. Or what is it? Laz Diaz or Lance Diaz?
Yeah,
Or is it Laz Diaz?
same thing.
Yeah, yeah, we can roll.
They both
Well, I got
stink.
I have another name for him, but we won't say that on air because this is a children's show,
Yep.
according to YouTube.
Does it rhyme with a certain kind of fish?
No, it rhymes with a certain kind of donkey.
Well, I was saying bass.
Oh, okay, yeah, or that too. Oh, gosh,
All right.
I'm stupid. Wow, I went right
Your
over
ball.
that. All right,
Good
come
job.
on, Connor. There you go. Nice job, guys. Nice job.
Rally time, baby.
We are not dead. We will fight to the end. Gosh, they've given up 7 hits. Gosh, we should be tied or at least only down by a couple right now.
For sure. For sure.
That kills me when that always happens. An inside the park home run.
Yeah, who was that even that hit that? It was like
It had
Toro,
to have been Abreu, right? I want to say it was Abreu.
Wilmer Abreu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was a crazy sequence.
You know what? The Reds should go for a home run in the trade deadline. They should trade for, I don't know,
He's a good player.
Mike Trout. I don't know. You
The
know what?
Aliens-
He'd probably do better in the outfield than the guys we got, except
Hey,
for,
you know what though? I have said Mike Trout a couple times.
Really?
Yeah. The only caveat is they have to take some of his salary.
If they take half his salary.
If they
Is
take
that
half
enough?
his salary, I'll give up a decent prospect for him.
I'd give up Edwin Arroyo if they take half his salary.
But the Angels are right there in the mix again. They're 500, and they're like a game out of the wild card.
Yeah, but they're the Angels. They're not actually.
Yeah,
gonna
they're
make the
Angels,
playoffs.
Roger. There's no way in heck they're going to keep that going.
They'll give their fans hope, and then they'll just fall off.
I would believe the Athletics have a better shot at the playoffs.
The Angels are like the spend money Reds.
Yeah. But do you guys know how many games Mike Trout, how many playoff games he's won?
0.
How many games he's lost?
0.
3.
Nope, 0. He hasn't played one playoff game.
He wasn't there when they went to the playoffs?
Mm-mm. No. The 2002 Rally Angels, that's way before his time. I think that's like...
but they made the postseason in 14, I think.
I don't think so. He might have been injured then. Maybe that's what the situation is.
That might have been it.
But he was. Here, let me see.
Richard Fitz. The guy looks like a guy named Richard Fitz.
That dude looks like an AI creation, let alone an AI name. All right, let's see.
Mike Trout has a batting average of .083
this
with
year.
A home run, an RBI, and a run scored in 3 games in the postseason.
He's played?
Per StatMuse.
Wow.
It was in 2014. He was 1 for 12.
I think they played the Royals?
But he did walk 3 times. They played the Royals.
Damn.
That was the Royals World
remember
Series
that.
run where they got beat, right, by the Giants.
No, yeah, it sure was.
Where's that ball going?
Gone.
Do you see it?
I think it's foul.
That ball landed in freaking New York.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, the camera angle on this thing is not entirely great.
Ah,
Yeah, he caught it. He caught it.
dang.
Oh man. But yeah, he did play 3 games in the playoffs. Got destroyed in all 3 of them.
I got a fun game for us. We can get Brian involved too in the chat. So, 2 legendary players. I'm not gonna say legendary baseball players. It's legendary players that played both sports. Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
Who's a football player you'd want to see play baseball right now? Obviously, they'd have to have the talent, but we're going to assume the player you name has played baseball.
I got one easy. He got drafted. The kid from Arizona, Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. That's a good one.
There was a clip of him on Twitter that he was raking, but it was like bullpen session.
He was a first-round pick.
Yeah, he was I want to say he was like the 7th
He'd be hating
or 9th
life
pick.
right now. He'd be in Sacramento.
Yeah, he'd be playing where
He got drafted by the A's. Damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see why he chose football.
Yeah. Then he goes to the Cardinals. I mean, like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of got skewed on the teams he got picked by.
He's a solid baseball player. Like,
gosh,
easily.
I got a fun one.
I got a such
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon. Ooh.
What position would he play? Catcher?
Shortstop. I don't know.
Catcher,
Center
Saquon
field.
Barkley.
He's got the thighs for the.
Wait, I don't know if the Reds fans will allow that, Ricky. We can't put him in center field.
Brian's right as well. Like Russell Wilson got drafted by the Texas Rangers. I forget, like 10 years ago.
Fun fact: he pinch hit for Aaron Judge in spring training a few years ago.
Yeah, because they got his contract rights at some point. They made some kind of like weird deal where they added him to as a part of it, or at least his rights.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Gosh, who would I want to see? You know what? I'm gonna go with the cliche one, Patrick Mahomes. He played baseball before he went full time in football.
His dad was a major leaguer.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes Sr.
Yep.
Dad not was a pro Mahomes show, but
yeah, I say it's not. Yeah,
would be fun though.
Oh man,
it's interesting to see what his path would have been had he chose baseball.
I don't like the Red Sox anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they're starting
such a. You know, it's funny. You know how everyone hates the Yankees and everyone loves the Red Sox? I'm the exact opposite.
I hate them both.
I like I like the Yankees, and I don't like the Red Sox.
I like the Rays. if I had to pick an AL East team, I like the Rays.
Yeah. I think Boston,
I'm a stickler for. I like Garrett Judge though. That's really the only reason I like the Yankees.
yeah. I think Boston was liked up until they started winning, and then the Patriots started winning.
Yeah,
and then
I think Alex Cora had a big deal with that too because I don't like Alex Cora.
And then the Celtics threw a title in there, and then who else? Boston Bruins are pretty good. So like Boston has what 15 titles in the last 25 years between all their major.
52, Bay.
It's like I think people are a little bit over Boston. They're kind of, especially we had Tommy Bennett on, and he was like, "Man, we stink. We haven't been to the World Series in 6 years." It's like, okay, great. Congratulations that you haven't been to the World Series in 20 years.
What? I will argue just as much. I think the town of Chicago is horrible when it comes to sports fandom too. Especially that team that plays in the north side, the Chicago Cubs. They are the worst.
Yeah.
They win a World Series and they act like they're somebody.
Well, the ownership is terrible because they had that whole core, and then like once they got to the last year of control, they just traded all those guys. You know, Chris Bennett or Chris Bryant.
Yeah. Who was rumored to come to the Reds, believe it or not.
Back then when he's going to get that big extension?
He was going – the Reds and Cubs talked about it. The only reason the Reds did it is they didn't want to pick up the money. Cubs wouldn't pick up the money. It's the only reason they didn't do it. But he would have been on that charge at the end of 23 if they would have done it.
Okay. Not bad.
Which I know is it's weird because usually we don't get big time guys like that. But I'm curious. I would have loved to have known what the return for the Cubs would have been.
Yeah.
You guys want a hypothetical thing going on here?
Yeah. What's a hypothetical? Yeah. What do you got?
You working the trade thing again?
No, I just got some weird thoughts going through my head.
Aaron Judge.
No.
And
Let's
of
just
course
say
the answer is yes.
Let's just say Francona makes it his 3 years, retires, and he's done for good. Like, this is his last job he ever has, right? Because I think there's a chance we could extend him if he comes back. Mm-hmm. What do you think about Aaron Boone 3 years from now?
No.
As manager?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good question.
I think Red social media would hate it.
They say, what has happened in the 3 years with Tito? Hypothetically.
Playoff runs, playoff series win.
Deep ones?
One-time NLCS.
I extend Tito.
What if he's done?
Unless he just says he quits. But
obviously, I'm keeping Tito. If Tito wants to come back, he's welcome back as long as he wants.
I'm hiring a llama to run my team before I hire Aaron Boone.
I was doing some looking. Well, you look at who we hired, manager-wise. Like we went from Dusty Baker to Brian Price, first-time manager, to David Bell, first-time manager, and I don't want another first-time manager.
Go get the guy from San Diego. Go bring him in.
Unless crap hits the fan in Detroit and AJ Hinch comes available. Like,
that'd be a good one.
That's the only guy I want. But I was thinking Aaron Boone just because he's done pretty good in New York. New York's a hard place to manage anyway, and kind of a reunion in a way. But it'd be like a good reunion, unlike David Bell, with him just having family ties here. Like, at least Aaron played here and played well.
Yeah.
Ricky, can I counterpoint that?
Mm-hmm.
What has Aaron Boone done since he's been there, except make the playoffs every year and make it to one World Series?
Yeah, but he's also got a team that strikes out a lot.
Yeah, but they got way more talent than a lot of other teams.
Yeah,
like
they got to the World Series last year.
I know. But the point is, he reminds me of David Bell too much. I think he's a David Bell in a different uniform.
Really?
That's why.
What about Jose Trevino?
I'd say that's a good one.
I would rather have that, in my opinion. as silly as it sounds. I'd rather have that.
I don't think it's that silly. I think he's probably going to be a manager whenever he's done.
You know, for the longest time, just by listening to him, I feel like Jeff Brantley would be a hell of a manager or pitching coach.
I think he likes broadcasting.
I think he does too. I don't think he wants the responsibility. Is why he would never do it.
Yeah, that's why I said we should go out and get Theo Epstein. But
I'm not against that. He's won World Series at every place he's been.
He's built the #1 farm system everywhere he's been too.
That too.
So he's shown that he can win it with money and he can win it with prospects. So
is he with the Cubs still, or is he?
No, he's like a part owner of the Fenway Group in Boston.
I guess that makes sense.
I thought he had a job at the MLB offices for like the competition committee as well, or like a special advisor or something.
Yeah.
So he's around baseball. But there was also an offer for like when Steve Cohen bought the Mets that he was going to become the like GM there because Steve Cohen could probably offer him $1 billion just to do that job.
Yeah.
Fix the Mets, but. No, I think he ended up turning that down or whatever it was.
Gosh, this 3D is wild. How realistic it is.
Realistic or spooky?
Both.
Is that strike 3? Hey, how about that, Connor?
Look at that, right down the pipe.
We need a clean inning here to get some runs on the board. Yeah,
slam range.
Yeah, isn't that Elliot Rearing's rule?
Yeah,
you stay in the ballpark and slam range.
Yeah, that guy's not singing no Bruce Springsteen when they win this series. That dude's not singing no Bruce Springsteen.
I'm pretty sure that's like the 3rd or 4th time he said he's going to sing.
Oh, I'm going to sing this song if they win the... No, you're not. So
I'm going to send him a StreamYard link right now.
Go for it.
Elliot, defend yourself. You got 5 minutes.
Go for it. Oh, man.
Elliot, can you please sing Dreamweaver again? Bring the hot tub back. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I remember when I used to say buy the hype all the time, and now I never say it. I remember how I used to get Tom really riled up when I would say it. I miss that.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Oh, no kidding.
Ham and eggers.
Feels so long ago.
And yet it was only 2 years ago. As wild as that sounds.
That's a lot has happened.
If the Reds win the World Series, Roger has to get his own X account.
Fine. Okay. If that's all it takes.
That is my goal in life, to get Roger to get his own X account.
Shadow admin.
I will never surrender. I will never retreat. I will never pass until that happens. That's great. How scary and funny at the same time. Fantastic. That is fantastic.
Oh, man.
It's beautiful.
Nothing's better than that.
Oh, man. Bases loaded. 1 out. What the heck is this?
There's going to be that off chance that Elliot's just scrolling through Twitter and sees that video pop up on our stream. Be like, what the hell?
Well, at least you don't have to fight for them over the name. At least you don't go around calling your program Chatterbox anything like me and Harry did the past football season.
C-Box Buckeyes.
Chatterbox Buckeyes, baby.
Did they come after you guys?
You know what's funny? When we went with that name, we're like, all right, how many times are we going to do this before Trace DMs us and tells us to stop using that name?
Right.
Credit to him. Never said a word to us about it. So I got to give my respect to him on that. But,
yeah, Trace is pretty cool.
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully that deal with the pregame shows are going well. How's that all going?
They're pretty fun, man. I was supposed to do one today, but stuff happened, which is fine. It was
Yeah.
I needed the break anyway. I've done like 6 in a row. So,
I know you were doing them all weekend, weren't you?
yeah, I was doing them every game last week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off day on Thursday, Friday. And then the Friday before that too.
Oh, what a pitch. Jeez, that thing broke in quick.
Greg Kuffner, Reds Daily 4, said that this Red Sox broadcast was talking about potential tipping pitches from Chase Burns.
And it's funny. I was talking to Roger about this earlier, Ricky. I said Hunter Green was doing the same thing his first couple of years where he was tipping pitches.
Yeah,
so it's not uncommon.
He's just
not uncommon.
Trying to throw his fastball so hard. He's going to get that extra leg kick into it.
Yeah, it stinks.
I mean, I know it sounds subtle, but it's clear. I mean, it's obvious there that there's two different for the fastball and the, what was it, slider?
Yeah.
Ooh, Phillips got the strikeout.
Nice pitch. There you go.
Let's go. Force anywhere.
Oh, we should have done. We should have done.
To be
this
fair, we
debut.
are in slam range.
Yeah, we still are. It is not over.
Oh,
he's running.
Got a notification. Running. It's not good.
What the heck is that?
Is it gone? He hit him.
Yeah.
Did he disappear?
Yeah,
What is this? What is this? Oh, that's gone. Grand slam.
You could have gotten that one, right? Can't you climb in there and get it? Oh, man.
That's disappointing. You know what? They scored all their runs tonight. They're not scoring a lick tomorrow. Calling it.
Yeah, guys, I don't think we're coming back from this one.
You know what? I will never surrender. We may be very down, but we are not out. It is never over until it's actually over, which is now.
All right.
Oh, they're putting on that stupid Wally cap. That's another thing. I think the Reds need to get rid of those mascots. I think they're paying those mascots way too much for as little as they do. There's a hot take for you.
Yeah.
I think mascots are the reason why we don't spend money on players. That and Redzilla. Gosh, Redzilla.
Yeah, Redzilla's kind of a waste of money. I don't even know.
It was good for the 1 year. Now it's just honestly it's goofy. Like, who the heck cares if you get a rubber ball in the third deck?
Did you guys see who's coming in to pitch?
Oh boy.
Is my first Sports Illustrated article going to be about how the Reds got blown out by?
Welcome to the big league writing of SI, Ricky.
It's crazy,
Jose
man.
Trevino.
Your first piece is going to be Jose Trevino's debut.
Yeah.
This dude's gonna kill it.
I literally had stuff prepared on this because the Reds were one of the only teams that haven't put in a position player to pitch this season. And lo and behold,
it is.
There it is. Do you know who was our designated position player to pitch last year?
Luke Mailey?
Yep.
Was it him?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a guess. I had no idea.
3 2/3 innings last year.
You know what? Jose Trevino gets to live out his dream as a two-way player now.
Who's your favorite dedicated pitcher that we've had throughout your Reds fandom? Mine's Paul Yanish.
Paul Yanish. Wow. That's a good one.
My goodness.
Maybe a long list, right?
Does Mike Leake count since he was technically an athlete and he could actually play more than pitcher?
Mike Leake was designated pitcher because of the times that he sucked.
Michael Lorenzen count? Is that a?
Yeah, does Michael Lorenzen count? He was an outfielder. He played outfield a little bit until he got hurt. They said no more. Oh gosh, darn it. Why do I feel like Jose Peraza pitched a little bit?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know if he pitched a lot or not, but it sounds like he did. Gosh, we had 2 outs and we gave up a grand slam.
Oh, man.
My man's carving him up.
Yeah.
55-mile-an-hour curveball. That's a curveball. I love how they're calling it a curveball.
I think they just have to put something.
They're like, screw it. It looks like a curveball. That's where, oh, no. 3D is going nuts.
This angle is so weird. They're think it's
Brady's
gone.
nuts. That's a home run. Oh, that's a slider.
How come Ryan Veladay's not pitching? You know what I mean?
That would have been the perfect choice. Would have been perfect. Isn't it funny that it's both catchers that are pitching that are receiving and pitching too right now?
Yeah.
It's both catchers. Where's Austin Wynns while we're at it?
I don't know, man. He's not been playing well. He's only hitting like 143 for the Athletics.
I'm gonna be Reds Facebook guy. Why did they get rid of Austin Wynns? He was such a player.
Yeah.
He's hitting
Such a
like
star.
113 since he's been in the A's.
Oh, Jose.
And yet, it's funny that people actually thought, man, they should keep him.
Did hit like 315 for us, but
is it better or worse that Jose seems to be enjoying this a lot?
I'm surprised he's not plunking guys.
He's just smiling through this whole experience.
I would throw one of those 50-mile-an-hour changeup at someone's, like, I don't know, rear end.
Face.
Isn't there like a rule, like if the guy could actually just continue the at bat even if it gets plunked by one of these pitchers?
Yeah, they should. They should make that a rule. Like, hey, if there's a position player on the mound that hits you, would you like to continue the at bat? That dude did not call that a strike.
Did you guys ever see that meme where it was I forget his name. His last name's Murphy. He played for the A's a couple years ago. But there was a meme where like somebody hit him with a pitch in his butt, and they said, "I miss when the juiced balls were a thing." It's him hitting a home run after it hits his butt. Like, it's hilarious. Like, I can't show it on here, but when we're done, I'll show you. It's funny.
That's right. Way to protect those kids' eyes. They don't need to see that.
So if somebody hit Spencer Steer, it'd probably be like over the river. My favorite Twitter account is Spencer Steer's Rear. I don't think they ever even post.
Oh, Espinal. Come on, man.
Oh, no. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
That's a really, like, weird.
That was bad. That was bad.
Isn't he known for his defense?
Yeah. That was awful.
He was probably too busy staring at Trevino.
He's like, man, this is a hell of a night. I'm watching my catcher throw to the other catcher. Oh, no, a fly.
Oh!
No way. Uh-oh. Nice. What a pitch.
That looked like an actual curveball.
Look at Gavin Lux. He's so speechless he didn't know what to do. Look at him. He's so happy.
I know. I was going to say, he's enjoying it more than anyone in this ballpark.
Gosh, I can't believe this game's almost over. I was enjoying myself.
We picked a heck of a game, man.
No kidding. We picked a great game.
It's like everything that could happen for this game, like including like outside of the game, has happened today.
We picked a good game so much that literally there was action from the word play ball.
How is the catcher catching with a bat? What is this animation? Did you see that?
Oh my goodness! Yeah. Hey, I didn't make the program. I just think it's funny that this is even an option. My question is, how do they have the telegraphy to make all the players move as the same as in real life?
Magic.
That's the only thing I can think of. Green screen.
When people pray to the baseball gods, this is what they gave them.
That's what they're doing. This is where it sends them. Oh, goodness. Hey, you know what?
When baseball players die, they don't go to heaven. They go to MLB 3D.
I got to give... At least John Sadek didn't have to deal with old Monotone Barry tonight.
Huh. Who's on the call with him?
It's Jeff Brantley. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's got a winner tonight.
Yeah.
Not a dud. God, I wish I didn't feel this way about Barry, but man, he's awful. Gosh, he's awful. All right, 3 more outs. Come on, boys. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's how this game's going to end, is me falling asleep. Jeez. Come on, guys. Do something.
Yeah. Make it at least interesting. CES has done nothing tonight.
This guy, I love how he calls all these outside pitches strikes. Love that. Reese Hines looks way too happy. He looked really happy.
He's just happy he's playing the game, man. He'd be in AAA right now.
All right. Boston Red Sox. You got any of them players you don't want anymore?
I would say, I think they're thinking, and we're the ones that are going to be selling at the deadline.
No, I don't. They got what? 3 more series. They got 4 more series until the All-Star break. Then probably what? 3 more or 4 more series afterwards. So they got about 8 series before they get to the break. They probably need to win 5 of those 8 series to keep them from being straight up sellers.
Oh, did you guys see the? You guys were talking about Springer earlier. He left the game early against the
You
Yankees.
gotta be kidding me! You got hurt?
Yeah, he slid in the Jazz Chisholm's knee head
That
first.
doesn't feel great. Oh well. Take that option off the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went face to knee.
Gosh, strange.
Comments are like Jazz would have cried if someone tagged him like that.
Jazz Chisholm. Oh, Jose Trevino got me thrown out. No, your clown self got you thrown out. And then Aaron Boone in his press conference sitting there acting like Jose Trevino got his guy thrown out of the game. That was BS.
Come on.
Like, what are we doing, dude? What are we doing?
So I guess it's kind of been more or less confirmed that he was tipping pitches. Does that make you feel better about his outing today, or is that like still concerned?
It's something you can fix easily.
Yeah, and the error didn't help.
Yeah, like, I mean, we're probably talking a different game right now if that error doesn't get committed.
Well, I don't know. If he's tipping his pitches, they're still going to probably tee off on him.
That is true.
Whether it be the first inning or the second inning.
That is true.
So it's kind of concerning, I guess, on a level that he needs to go back to the, look at his mechanics and make sure he's not tipping those pitches. But
send him back down to Dayton.
Dayton.
Oh, CS did something.
No way. Oh my goodness, even a blind squirrel finds a nut occasionally. Is he going to get thrown out at second for trying to extend it?
Rally time. Didn't the
come on, boys.
Didn't the Braves score, or no, the Diamondbacks score like 9 runs in the bottom of the ninth, one game to beat the Braves?
I believe so. I remember the Reds almost blowing a lead of like 8-1 against the Braves one time too, and they lost. Gosh. Thank goodness the Reds didn't do this Friday night. And they had a no-hitter.
Oh, yeah. He's our savior, Santiago Espinal.
Oh, yeah, this guy's going to save us.
Double play.
Double play is what he's going to save us with.
He's going to save us from this misery and put
Look
the
at
game
Trevino.
out.
I've never seen him this happy in my life.
Yeah, this is weird, man.
He is so happy.
That looked like a good pitch, but
I love how that's not a strike, but the other pitch that's way outside is a strike.
This 3D stuff's still tripping me out.
it's
like I'm watching a live version of like MLB The Show.
Yeah,
Imagine if you were high watching that.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you'd think
like
you're
acid.
On Mars or some deal. I feel like you'd be on Mars.
No, strike 3.
Boo.
This reliever's got 13 pitches already. He's got no outs, so maybe we just keep working the count.
I like how the people just disappear. It cracks me up.
And then they come out from the bottom.
Oh,
Could you imagine if like MLB implemented like a tunnel system?
Oh, they have like the. Oh, yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
There's no on deck circle. You're underground, and then you pop up
Yeah.
like a stage.
yeah. All
They
right.
should play on a metal field one time instead of.
I mean, that's basically AstroTurf.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's why all those guys' knees blew out.
Make the bases out of copper. Put some like spikes on each base.
Make the bases out of steel and then put magnets in their cleats.
Hey, they were sliding into a bag. It would keep them on the bag.
Yep. All right, down to our last 2 outs.
Whoa, for real?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, gentlemen, for my yawning.
This game did it to you.
It's very unprofessional, and I apologize for my unprofessionalism.
We're not a very professional show. So.
Oh, well, at least you're not sitting around here singing Dreamweaver in a hot tub and telling everyone
that's coming soon.
telling everyone you're going to sing a song and then not singing the song.
Yeah.
I love you, Elliot.
You think he's watching?
No.
With all due respect, I love you, but come on. Sing a song if you mean it.
Umpire just popped up out of the ground, and he's back down. That umpire's going where he belongs.
I'm sorry. I just can't help it with this 3D.
Hey, CES in the second. How about that?
No way. Oh, my goodness.
How far ahead are you?
I don't know. I thought I was behind.
Don't worry about it, Roger. It's the 9th. Don't worry.
I'll tell you guys if we win.
Please do. Let me know. Let me know in 2 hours when we finally take the lead.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those
Gosh.
marathon Boston games going into the midnight hour.
Alcala. The heck kind of name is that? Oh, no way. Get down. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Move the runner. Fundamental baseball, baby.
Gosh,
Who we got now? Maddie
That
McClellan.
was like my
Matt
favorite
McClellan.
video game of all time.
Matt McClain is up. The guy who got this whole deal started.
Sir Bar, are you even old enough to remember this game?
What game?
Triple play baseball.
That would have been before my time. I remember Backyard Kids baseball or whatever.
MVP
whatever
baseball.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
I say there was one I think for PlayStation All-Star.
Yeah, no had Tom in it.
You know what? I'm more of a Mario Super Sluggers guy myself. I like playing at the Yoshi field with the whatchamacallits and all that. Oh, that's a foul ball.
If that was banana balls, the banana baseball, the guy be out.
Oh, don't even get me. No, don't even. No.
Yeah, I was telling Roger last night, Sir Boy. I had if there's one thing I implement from the bananas, is streaming on YouTube.
That's about the only thing I would implement from the bananas. I won't lie. I was not thrilled. I went to it a couple weeks ago when
Scored a run.
Nice.
Rally.
Nice. We're coming
Rally.
back. We're going to make them use Aroldis Chapman is what we're going to do.
Come on, Ellie.
Oh,
We're going to make him use
Ellie's
him, and then he's going to switch uniforms.
That'd be great. Banana ball is not worth the $300, $400 price tag some people are paying.
Yeah.
I'll watch it on YouTube. It's interesting to watch. You just got to understand it's not MLB.
Yes.
People just go in thinking it's MLB or minor league baseball or something. It's just it's the Harlem Globetrotters.
It is the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
But it's fun. It is fun. Oh, that's game.
You know what? In my humble opinion, Ricky, I disagree. I think Reds winning baseball games and winning the division is fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Or more fun, in my opinion.
Sadly, we've only seen that so many times in our lifetime.
I've only seen them blow. Oh, come on! Of course, Ellie had to make the final out. Oh well, it is a final, ladies and gentlemen. It is a final. Your Reds lose 13-6.
Is that the most runs we've given up? Or no, we gave up a bunch of runs against the Cubs. Was it 13 though?
We didn't give up 13 to the Cubs. This has to be the most we've given up this year.
Because they had that 8-1 lead, and I think they blew it.
They blew that. I think they lost 11-8 against the Cubs when they did that.
So this is literally the worst game we've played.
Man.
Giving up runs and having
We picked the day where Chase Burns decided to tip his pitches.
Yeah. Great. Awesome. Love it.
Reds get 6 runs on 9 hits and 1 error, and the Red Sox get 13 runs on 14 hits with 1 error.
The Cubs scored 13 on May 23rd.
You're kidding me. How dare they? So they tied. They got 2 guys they've given up, or 2 teams they've given up 13 runs to now.
The Nationals scored 11 on May 2nd.
Gosh, talk about a series that never should have happened. That one. Ooh. Losing to the Nationals.
Yeah, but we did score 24 against the Orioles. So
take that.
That was great. That was great.
Yeah.
My man, Austin Williams.
Happy Easter.
Oh,
well, I think that'll do it for the stream anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe we can hang out for a little bit afterwards. But thanks, Brian, for hanging out with us in the chat. You're the best, man. We really appreciate your support.
Yeah, apologize for all the technical difficulties. I guess
it's been a rough day.
We can blame Firefox for that. That's okay.
Yeah.
We were tipping our chat pitches, or if you will, and basically not being able to get our technical difficulties under control. Hopefully, it's not the last time we stream. But we really appreciate Sir Boy you coming on as well.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been fun. I know I will apologize for the lackluster performance that our Cincinnati Reds had tonight, but I did enjoy myself. Good time.
Yeah, let's go out and win tomorrow, and then the rubber match, and then we'll be all in much better spirits. Our mental health will be in a better place at that point.
We're going to win the next 2. Don't you worry.
Yeah. So, I don't know. You guys got anything else before we sign off?
Let's go get them tomorrow.
Go Reds.
Go Reds.
We're the Reds. Red hot.